forward.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like 4
And then,
gigs, 5 gigs.
Exactly.
Season 3, they just unleashed the gat on like the main cast.
Well,
Are we talking like Red Wedding?
No, not really, because it's like a much slower moving and sort of. Yeah, like if you, I think, you know, Moser said it best. If you like good acting, then it's a good show. And I mean, it does move slow, and it is like not a terribly thrilling show, but it is pretty like it wraps you up emotionally very well, I think, and the soundtrack's pretty bumping. The costumes, the pageantry, oh, what a spectacle!
Should be bussin'.
Should be.
I'm dating myself when I say I don't know what that means.
Dude, I said the same thing to Moose earlier when he said this was bussin'. I literally had to Google bussin'.
I've heard it.
Yeah.
Hey, Alec, welcome.
Halen, welcome.
Their film, I won't know until I get it developed.
I don't know why our stream looks a little different today. Maybe we had a glitch.
Perhaps. Well, we have to readjust from last week when we had to do it on the fly, I believe.
Oh yeah, Moose's computer was like, nope, we're not doing this today.
Yeah,
That's right.
terribly unfortunate, but
I'm out
Why
here.
does T look like PK? Did I get Asian guys?
it's called TK.
It means you got that fly style. You looking swag, bro. You down, no cap.
It's because you're bussin'. Is that right?
You are bussing.
I feel like the term bussin' is more like a state of being kind of thing.
Yeah,
So like,
that's pretty cool.
is bussin'?
Are we talking the
like,
original
like,
term or what
active?
is used now? Because that was not the original term, Moose.
Bussin'?
I'm just going off of whatever TikTok is
What was
using
the
it as
original?
right now.
It's not channel appropriate.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
no. Mhm.
Yes.
Oh,
It's
sorry.
not just getting onto a bus and
Nope.
changing location.
Oh, that is busing.
Oh,
ING. We're talking about IN.
2 S's.
How many N's are in
Look at
bussin'?
you, Alec.
Just one?
Whip.
What's in
Okay.
17 days,
71
Alec?
days until his birthday.
Yo,
Nice.
another Apple baby. Hello.
if you do,
My birthday is in 12 days. What day is the first? Yes, 12 days.
Oh man,
Today's
Yo.
the first.
do you got a wish list you want to drop in that chat? Have gifts
I've
on
got-
gifts on gifts end up in
I've
your
got-
door?
I've got 2 things on my to-do list. First and foremost, did any of you read the Maximum Ride series by James Patterson?
Yes.
I have like.
No.
He turned it
Wild.
into a manga.
He what?
I'm saying, and the artwork is pristine.
Who drew it?
Will
Me.
witness.
So obvi, it's pristine.
So shout out to TikTok. Also shout out to TikTok for that book that I still know nothing about that I bought for like 50 pounds. I don't know what that conversion. Yeah, I don't know what that conversion rate is, but
Oh,
Yo, the song in chat right now is bustin'.
Bustin'.
okay. I'll pause my Spotify and listen to
No,
Nitro
it's-
for once.
Highly good. It's like some.
Yeah,
lo-fi
it's-
stuff, I think.
It'd be vibey.
It says Zelda and chill. I can vibe. with
also I bought the new Anime 5e tabletop, guys.
it. The anime.
Big
fight?
eye, yeah, the big eye, small mouth D20 system.
Oh.
They're
Oh,
releasing their 5th edition in September. PK sent it to me and requested it, so I purchased it for all of us.
Why are you gonna cry, PK? That's me. That's PK in the chat, Alec. By the way, for once, it's not me. Oh, Anime 5e got you. I thought whatever you were eating was that bad.
So
I
the
mean,
big eye, small mouth system, I think it's just D20 based, like flat, and everything's point system. So you like quite literally make your own anime hero or villain and go about your adventures.
Big
My gosh.
small.
Which honestly could work extremely well with the next campaign. So since that gets to come out in September, I'll have time to actually read through it to see if that's a better system than Monster of the Week will be. But we'll see.
I think I already have my character mapped out. So I think it could fit. I'm really excited about it.
Can you give us a preview of what you're?
Yes, you cannot drop that and just leave us hanging.
Yeah, gotta hit us with something. Can you tell us what playbook you'll be using?
Tell me more. Tell me more.
Yeah, have you read Monster of the Week yet?
No.
So then how did you make anything? He asked a very important question.
Well, the fact that I didn't realize how important it was proves that I am ready to play this game.
He's ready to learn.
I have to read things now. Okay, I might have to tweak it then.
It's okay, but there's
No, I've
less
got the character concept, really.
there's less click-clack math for you, so it'll be easier.
Oh, thank God.
You just have to roll. You just roll D6s, and as long as you can do your 1 through 6 addition, you're good.
Oh yeah.
Still use my fingers because that's on brand.
And your big toes.
I have to grab my phone charger. I'll be right back.
I have questions for PK.
PK is eating currently.
I missed you too, Alec. I know it feels like I haven't been able to stream. We're hoping that, we're moving things around so that I find a different day that will work always. But if you guys have any questions in the chat from episode last week or episodes prior,
Which again, Jordan, if you're listening to this, you beautiful bastard, I've listened to your song. I don't even know how many times at this point. I've bragged about it to all of my D&D friends.
oh my God, same. Well, you are my only D&D friends, but I bragged to my non-D&D
You
friends.
should work on that. Highly recommend.
Why? I already maxed
The
out
D&D
the best.
TikTok's a great place to make friends.
I can't improve on perfection. Who am I going to talk to after you guys?
Moose, we're all old. You can't flex on us and be like, yeah, just make friends on TikTok when
Yeah.
we're old. I'm
Ju-
still on
just-
Vine, I think.
It's okay, Moose. I do the same thing. You're good, bud.
I
Does
just
anybody want to share their screen name? I can chat you up on AOL Instant Messenger.
yeah, I'm
I
a
have
Harry
people-
Potter fan at
Hold on.
hotmail.com.
Are you guys can't talk to me unless you're in my inner circle on MySpace. Just saying.
Your top 8,
I
you mean?
I have people email into work with AOL addresses. I'm like, how are you still accessing this?
I had a
Like,
CompuServe come in.
do
one
you
time.
still have dial-up? Like, what on earth is going on?
Right.
here?
I wonder what the percentage of the population is still uses dial-up is. Let's find out.
Top 8. I did a top 4 because you could change the number.
Oh wow, you're so exclusive.
You had to earn. You had to earn that, you know.
Well, top 7 including Tom.
Oh no, he was gone. Instantly removed.
Tom never turned on us, and we just turned our back on him. Like he was
Dilemma
nothing.
deleted. He's the hero we need right now. We're in a dark times.
That man made $500 million off of MySpace.
And then walked away. Facebook came around. He's like, "I'm good. You guys
There
can
was
do
a
it."
there was a smaller project he joined in on right after MySpace, but I think he was on it for like 2 months. He's like, "Yeah, I don't want to work no more," and just like, I'm out.
I
He's
would
like, oh yeah, I'm literally one of the richest beings on earth.
And then disappeared. Has not had any instances in the news. I don't think he's a problematic individual solely for the fact, like I said, haven't seen him on the news.
Right.
Listen, am I the oldest on this channel?
100%.
How old are you?
How old are you?
I'm going to be 26 very soon.
God damn.
Same.
So I think I'm the second old. No, Jordan might be the second oldest. I think I'm the third oldest.
Because I'm 25 this year.
This
Wait,
year?
what?
Like you're 24 right now?
Yeah.
What? I thought you were a year younger than me, not 2 years younger than me.
Yeah, how's it feel? How's it feel
That's fine.
to
I'm just
realize that you're older than you thought
I'm
comparatively?
26 going on 27.
Feels good.
I have to
Wait,
go get
Alex, when is
something.
your birthday?
Chew on, I'll be right back.
My
Wait,
birthday is in. I tell you what, I'm not gonna just because these episodes end up in a digital medium recorded. Mine is somewhere in the later half of the month of April.
Heard.
After the
coming
month
up.
of birthday in April.
bro, that people might send you
Yeah.
gifts if you tell. Wait, I'm older than Alex and Moose.
Wait, how old
Yeah.
is John?
Yeah, John, I think you're closer to me.
What?
I still wanna know
Well,
how
no,
old
because
you
he didn't say
are.
that he was older than me. So
I just get the feeling.
suck it.
But I like that Alex thought I was 24, so we're just gonna go with that.
I
I'm
honest to
24.
God thought John was like 18.
So he's a Taurus. Oh yeah, let's do that. What's everybody's zodiac sign?
Sign, baby.
I'm a
I know the-
Sag,
I know the
obviously.
basic. If you tell me rising moon, rising sun, whatever that third one is, I'm out. I don't
No,
know.
so it's sun, moon, and rising.
I
Sun,
rest
moon,
my
rising.
case.
I don't know any of that.
I think we're both Tauri, right?
6, okay.
No, I'm an Aries.
You're an Aries? Okay.
I am a Virgo sun, Libra moon, Aries rising. Is that right?
Explain to me what that means. Gwen, come here, please.
Oh.
What is an Aries
We need a
rising?
lesson in zodiac, in astrology.
Can we borrow Gwen for a moment, please?
She's doing homework.
John, you are
but
useful. What do you
I
mean?
can try to
What
vet the
is like-
questions.
I just want to know what all of the different things are supposed to mean. Like, what's
So-
the difference between sun, moon, and rising?
They want to know what's the difference between sun, moon, and rising.
Is that like this age of the, like if they're in the first
Aquarius.
third of being a,
Age of Aquarius.
Technically, we're all
Age.
born in the age of Aquarius. Isn't it like a century?
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
explain why this
Yeah.
is
So
possible.
technically, we were all born in the age of Aquarius, which is exciting.
So I'm a goat with proficiency in swimming.
John, when's your birthday? Goat.
Hey John, what's your social? Can you hit us
Okay.
on
T, I'm about to hit you. I'm about to hit you with your answer.
You can learn a lot about a person based on the last 4 digits and the first 4 digits
Yeah.
of their social.
Because then
So-
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Actually, I can tell everything that I need to know about you if you give me your 16-digit credit card number
Yeah,
and the
okay.
last 3
All right.
numbers on the back.
So this is like as washed down as it can be. This is just basic as basic can get. But basically, with this, the sun is who you are. The moon
Wait, Jack, so
is how you is your emotions on the inside. The moon is your how you inside emotions, and then your rising is how the world's like how you show yourself to the world.
Oh. Okay.
So I'm a
Leo rising, Pisces moon. I don't know all the zodiac well enough to know what that means.
I don't know what all my
They're
stuff
trying
is.
to
I know I'm
figure
in
it out.
Gemini.
Everybody knows.
I know I was a mistake.
Okay, so Bozer,
Self-deprecation.
Bozer, you said you're Sagittarius.
Yes.
Moose, what did you say you were?
Gemini.
Gemini. Alex, what are you?
I'm a Taurus.
You're Taurus, and then you're also a Taurus, isn't that right, T?
No,
No?
I'm an Aries.
Aries.
Cool.
So
Okay, I'll
Aries,
make it.
Taurus, Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo. And then accidents apparently in the chat.
Oh my god.
Can we get an F in the chat for the accidents?
It's all right, Alex. So was
This
I.
is how you
Me
know
too.
your phone listens to you. This ad just came up on Instagram when I.
Wait, was it?
We
Is it
will-
on the
Oh my
FGBG? Is it on the
God.
FGBG one? Because that's how I found it.
Yes.
Also,
That's right.
twice now. Just this goes for the 3 of you who haven't done this yet. I got coyotes and oh, what did I get for Jordan? Because Jordan requested it.
You got
Hold on, let's
coyotes.
go to Kickstarter because
Oh, yeah, my friend Adam was talking about that.
I got coyotes
Ike.
and crow for
Ike.
Jordan.
Oh my God.
Welcome back.
I
Oh my
now
God.
anime
Like a lion.
anime
That's a lot of
5e
bits.
for PK. So if the 3 of you want me to back any tabletop game for us to play together, send it to me on Kickstarter because for
apparently
this
he'll do
year
it.
I have spent too much damn money promoting other people's work and just not working on mine.
Hey, this is our work.
I
This
have
is us.
a game I will send you, or I can lend you, T, called Blades in the Dark. That's super fun.
Ooh, you told me
sparked my
about that.
interest.
It's highly good. I also have the Rick and Morty Dungeons and Dragons story. I'm not very super.
Oh, yeah.
proud of
I heard
that,
it's
but-
really fun. PK, if you
I
want to know
have
your
the
rising,
2-player one,
and all, hit me
but
up.
that's all I
Oh
got.
no, I know all mine. I'm Virgo Sun, Libra Moon, Aries Rising. I also know like my Mars and I got a nap.
Bad Moon Rising CCR.
Hello, Alec. Alec calling us out on all of our birthdays.
Yeah, that's fine. Buy me things on.
Oh, gosh.
Send it to my PO box. Okay.
Wait, John, look at that birthday. Can I highlight? No, I can't highlight it. I'm December 3rd. Alec, you said you were early December. Are we that close?
You have
The same.
PO? No. Maybe.
But
go ahead.
not to derail the astrology talk for a Q&A about Dungeons and Dragons, but I have a question.
Hey, thank you
Okay.
for the yes. Thank you for the host.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
What's the
Thanks,
question?
man.
Big thanks.
People.
So you obviously weren't able to join us last week,
Yeah.
which was V-sad. We
Yeah,
all missed you.
it's okay.
But, and I guess I'd like to hear from everybody, but first from PK. One, I know you went back and you listened to your own funeral.
Yeah, I watched my own funeral. That was interesting.
Explain what happened emotionally for
Well,
you.
it was really sad. I cried a little bit. I teared up. I was like, man, who knew that
As we all did.
Zodak was such a wise ass that I assumed that he was kind of like, what's the comedy fodder? I don't know. I just didn't really think he was like, thought he was more of a joke character, which is fine.
Comic relief.
Comic relief, yeah. I thought he was kind of like the Charlie Day of this weird wackadoodle group. So it was nice. It was nice to see the love. Though I guess people would be sad if Charlie Day's character died in Always Sunny. So
Well, sure. For me, it was almost, I thought about it later, the fact that you weren't there. I wasn't sure if it made it more impactful because like you physically weren't here.
You couldn't
or
be a smart ass from beyond the grave.
as
Well, yeah.
rusty.
yeah,
or
I
something.
couldn't make any comments, and it was interesting because I wasn't there, and I was watching, and I was like, man, if somebody didn't know any better and they just came in on the end, if they knew the character and they're like, whoa, did he die? Because you guys are all like tearing up. It was beautiful.
It was just out of nowhere. It's like music is so impactful, and then the fact that
And it wasn't just
He
random
did that.
music we grabbed. It was something he went
Yeah.
out of his way, devoted his time to.
It was beautiful. The song was beautiful. The song hit me hard. I listened to it again
Whole next
later
day,
in the
yeah.
Discord.
and I just kept listening to it over and over and over again.
It was very pretty.
I tried to show Mrs. Bozer because I came upstairs after like semi-wrecked and tried to explain it to her, and
My fake friends died. You just won't get it.
but it's incredible.
PK's
that you-
dead, but he's not dead. I'm just sad.
But it is incredible that you can feel so strongly about these big literal figments of our imagination.
Yeah, it's like watching
You
your
can't
favorite
see them.
character in a show die.
And that's
Yeah.
why I give you guys so much leeway to do whatever you want. And like, I'll stop talking so you guys fill in the blanks so you can flesh out these characters. Because otherwise, you're not going to find yourself in these scenarios like, what would Balor do in this scenario? You don't know. So I'm going to put you in that scenario and we're going to see how, because I feel like you're getting a lot more natural characters if you're acting in the moment, figuring these things out instead of planning everything out. Because when you plan everything out, you have this one lane idealistic character you want to be. And then if anything else comes in and influences that, you're either going to take it extremely negatively and it's going to impact yourself and the character, or it's just going to like completely skew everything you had envisioned and you're not going to have fun with it anymore. So if you're like in the moment making these decisions, it becomes a much more raw, natural thing to actually enjoy.
Yeah, it's total yes and energy.
So
And
what you
sometimes that's why I don't like to think things through ahead of time very often. I like to just show up and see what happens. Because the one
why I
time
stopped
I planned
prepping for
out
all of
Good
you.
cover.
a really deep
Good
apology,
cover.
it just we never got it out. So yeah, that's why I'm.
I
always
mean, you
prepared.
got it out.
yeah,
It just didn't get fleshed out.
I don't like thinking Bozer 2021. Yeah, that was one.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that was a
That's
very
like reacting.
a subtle brush. Like I want it to feel so authentic that I don't like to come in planned. So it's fine. It's all off the cuff for
You just
authenticity.
make it up. Right.
And then to you, we're just the Stanford prison experiment, which is very interesting. Like, what happened if I put these humans in this really raw, rare scenario, which wouldn't really happen? How does the mind work around that? That's beautiful. Let's try.
You're like, oh, I got that one to cry today. Maybe I'll use that part later.
Yeah, it's poking
Don't
and prodding.
attack me like this, Moose.
It's like, so this is where you hurt. And then at the end, you just have this, like, encyclopedia of pain that he's going to smack us
Alex
across
is the
face
only one
with.
I haven't made cry yet, so it's on my to-do list.
There's not a human being alive that has made me cry. Only I can make myself cry.
He's,
Make
sir,
me
he's a
cry
hardened
my own
Marine.
tears.
Those tears
No,
have
I
been
don't- I
sucked
don't
out of him.
cry very often, especially
I'll be
not-
right back. I need a refill.
Okay.
What was I gonna say? Oh, it was about something. It was about something really important. Oh, I got vaccinated today, at least half
Nice.
vaccinated. Fun
Why
fact.
are some 2 doses and why is like Johnson & Johnson only 1?
Just a different. They figured something else different. But the one we got is 2, and the first one literally knocked us on our ass.
Yo.
Like we got the shot, and I would say like 2 minutes after the shot, Gwen, we started feeling crappy. Like yeah, about 2 minutes after the shot, we were instantly like, whoa.
Do
Like
you have
vertigo
your
kicked
wings
in.
yet?
Huh?
Do you have your wings?
Do I have my wings? No, not yet.
Yeah, can you talk to computers with your brain?
If you
yet?
don't get your wings, that means Alex lied to me and I'm not getting it done.
Here's the thing,
He told me if I get the shot, I get wings.
My head
No, I
definitely
feel
felt like
like
it
you
had
get the
wings.
shot.
It was like
If,
take off. Plus, you need both of them. I only have one. I have half of the. You know.
Also, am I okay? I'm okay if it's wings or if I get like a plate of wings, I'll take either, Alex.
okay, I can get you a plate of wings. I can arrange that.
I too will protest the shot for a plate of wings.
Have you gotten your vaccine yet? No, I'm waiting for my buddy to get paid so I can get 10 all flats
all flats.
for my reward.
We-
Look,
Yeah,
am I the one that's
100%.
weird? I think I like drumsticks
Yes.
better than flats, and I know that that's
100%. You are the weird one. Flats until the day I die.
I
Drumstick.
don't have a preference, but I always end up eating more when there are flats.
Just part that flat stick in my tiny mouth.
No, I
Just
hate
kidding.
it.
Sorry, I just-
I know people are like, oh, flats have more meat or whatever, but like, I just don't find. I don't like eating them. It's weird. I think I must have done something as a child where it's like haunted me.
You either just stick it all in and drag it all out, or you can get fancy and push it all down into a little umbrella and then eat it all.
Or
I'm sorry.
I could take a tiny little
Yeah,
chicken
you
wing.
just take 3 fingers and push, and it'll all shred down right down the bone. It'll even take the meat out
If
in
the
the
wings
middle,
are
make a
made
nice little umbrella,
It's like
and you can just hump,
it's like saying it'll do that with ribs too. Depends on who cooked them and how.
touche.
But there is a chance for it to happen that way. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say bone in over boneless personally,
Yes.
Oh yeah.
but I don't.
Boneless or just chicken nuggets. I will die on that hill.
Oh, I agree, but they're really
There's
good.
nothing
I
wrong
mean,
with that.
no,
like
no.
spicy chicken nuggets all day. I
Spicy-
love that.
Exactly. Just
Spicy
don't call them
nuggies.
wings.
No, they're wings.
Yeah.
They're boneless.
We're all adults who like chicken nuggies and chalky milk. It's fine, guys.
boneless.
We're out of high school. We play
Chalky
nerdy
milk.
shit now openly. We get nerdy shit tattooed on us. It's okay to be ourselves now.
I would be busting for some chocolate milk right now.
I swear to God, if I hear that word come out of Zach's mouth, I'm kicking you off of this show. It's not
Busted.
my show, but I will make sure Zach dies and every character you bring in glass cannons itself every session.
We will still show you guys in the lockers, Alex. I'm gonna need you to calm that aggressive energy down.
Coming at us with that,
Some of us
that big
have
heavy
trauma.
hitters.
Some of us have trauma from that.
Bro,
Trigger.
I don't know
Don't
that
you be
any of us
triggered.
ever fit in the lockers at Memorial. They were muy tiny.
I fit in the ones that were down by the
The freshman hallway?
the cafeteria hallway, because those are the big ones.
I thought we had them in the freshman hallway too, upstairs. Didn't we? Didn't we have the big ones? I remember a
No,
lot
the
of the.
freshman-
Do you
the freshman-
remember freshman year?
Yeah, I
Freshman,
remember.
freshman hallway had the half ones. Remember?
I blocked out my
I remember,
entire
like, the
freshman year.
downstairs
And
had
nothing good came from
the
that
two
shit.
small ones, and then they had like the things on either end, like
Yeah.
the two. But in the freshman hallway, the one we had, we all had just one big flap at the top of us, and we could pull it open. It's nice.
Oh, John, hot chalky, even better.
Hot chalky. Hot chalky.
Hot chocolate over.
I
cold
switched over to
chocolate?
Fairlife chalky milk because I'm lactose intolerant, and it's just
Ooh,
better because it's thicker.
problematic fave, but it's good.
It's thicker. I don't like that.
Ethically,
If it
it's not
tastes
right.
like, if it tastes like you made hot chocolate with water and let it cool, and then that's what your chocolate milk tastes like. I don't want that shit. That's
Whoa,
disgusting.
Thank you for the sub, and thank you for the gift.
That's
Ike, you're
11
a
subs.
king.
11 subs. Oh my gosh!
How
um,
did we
that's-
heal it?
Welcome to the
Ike.
crew.
I will fetch
Just-
water and return.
I would say
for
stop. but
I'm waiting for
It would
DJ to
be
break down a wall to throw in the next one because you know he doesn't like being beaten.
Oh yeah.
know.
Well, I don't think he's beaten. I think he's up to like 40 or something crazy.
It was like donations for my Prime membership on my stream. It was like John for the longest time, and then Zombie was like, "Nope, we're gonna move his name out of there," and he was like,
Hold on. I was up there at 1.2.
You were, but then Zombie in the same evening was like, "Cough, more money," and I was like, "No, please stop giving me money."
Oh, that was when you were playing Portal.
And I was crying because you guys were being so nice to me.
And Alec was first to sub. That's on there. Moose says I'm his fave. That's something you have to deal with the chat. Bozer and
No,
Moose
Alec is my
and
fave because he clips everything for me, but also because he's just great.
We ordered the Tokyo Treats box, which is really exciting.
Ooh. Did you really?
So that should be in any time now. But we were at FYE looking at stuff, and we got this Korean snack box, and we are like, oh, let's use this to kind of map out how we want to do this, because her and I are gonna open it together. And we went through this like Korean snacks, and it was super good. Like, we got some bomb ass stuff. What was your favorite thing out of that?
Would you say it was?
I swear to God, Moose.
Anyways, yeah. Wait, I'm gonna mute
I'm
him.
going to mute you.
I was like,
and
I'll mute
ignore
you.
this entire session.
I'll fight you off of this. They were these like spicy rice cake cracker things. They were really delicious.
All right, you're good.
There were so many like. I was like, I'm pumped. I'm pumped to try these Tokyo Treats and rank them and give people my opinion.
Yeah, we got to find out if me and Bozer are doing boxes too, because I would love to do one. Because I used to.
Of course, after we talked about it, guess what shows up in my Instagram ads?
Loot
Tokyo
boxes.
Treats?
Every single one. Yeah, Tokyo Treats, and then every other anime loot box.
I am wanting to find a Gundam loot box so that we could get
I'd be
into
shocked if there weren't any.
No, there are some, but they're just
Oh, okay.
because they're Gundam, but it's like a little bit more expensive.
Loot Crate has them. Funny enough.
A Gundam one?
Yes.
Gundam, like
Yep.
every month is themed Gundam.
I don't know if it's every month, but yes, Loot Crate
Enjoy
has a
yourself,
Gundam
John.
box.
Thanks for coming to hang out.
However, fair warning, Gwen's sister ordered a box. Oh my god, thank you so much for the cheers. I love Bozer, Moose, and PK.
I love
Is-
Bozer, Moose, and Park is best boy
He said,
and
"Eh,
Alex
they
say they
good."
good with love it all.
Love that. But Gwen's sister ordered a Hello Kitty box last year, and it still hasn't come. So
What?
yeah,
Did she buy on Instagram?
no,
Like
no,
that
she bought it straight through their
Halo
website.
Needler gun I bought.
It was like a
still waiting for.
oh yeah, that never
And that
came, did
Infinity
it?
Gauntlet that I'm still waiting for.
Wait, can't say.
Busted.
You can't say it.
Sorry, that's on one character, isn't it?
No, it's just it's an in-game action.
Oh no, it's an in-game ban.
Nobody can say.
I have 40,000 points left. Try me.
Not only can we
I've got
not
it
say the
too.
word, but we can't see it either. Well, crazy. It's like Kingdom Hearts.
Instead,
They
I'm
just
gonna
couldn't
say
figure out how to
an old
steal.
busting or something like that.
Positively busting.
Is there a silent T in there?
No.
I think it was. Isn't it originally busting, or am I wrong? I don't know.
No, T's got it right. That's how I was saying it.
Right, but like, isn't it derived from the English
Bussin',
root
bussin',
word
bussin',
with a-
bussin'.
Okay, I don't know.
What's
like it's
derived
busting.
etymology
Derived from busted open, so I'll let you do with that what you will.
All right, somebody else is gonna have to ban busting, otherwise I'm about to bust.
I was like, where's this going? I don't like this. I need
You know
everybody
my
to
first
back
Google
out.
search of the day this morning?
Was
Busting.
it Hank Hill?
No, it was etymology of shit-eating grin.
What was it?
Film me,
What was it?
please.
Because Harper was sitting at the bed, and she just turned her face and went like.
And then just launched
And
the
I was
biggest
like, look
part.
at that shit-eating grin, and Mrs. Boser, Caitlin, you guys can know her name, it's fine. She's like, what does that even mean? And so we looked it up, and there are two ideas. There's no concrete idea, but the two leading ideas are about animals. One is about dogs, and when they eat like cat poop and stuff, and then sometimes their lips get stuck on their teeth, and they have like shit in their mouth.
I hate that.
Or
I don't want that one to be it.
it's about possums.
Do possums frequently eat scat?
I think so.
I'll take possums
And they
over my
also look like
dog's
they're kinda smiling?
stick lip.
Sometimes my lips get stuck on my teeth. Think it looks weird, but I can't help it.
And
fuck,
yeah,
guys.
Alex, I was.
With that said, I'm gonna play K-pop tonight, so get ready to.
I'm so glad I muted Hydra.
Just kidding. I'm not gonna throw into
It's
Hydra.
been bumping.
First
It's
off,
been bumping. Just
Oh, like
oh
Vaseline?
no. Actually, I've got the perfect K-pop word to replace that word. It's a mix of jumping and popping. It's
Jumping?
jopping.
Jopping.
It's a real song, and it's a beautiful song. It's the best K-pop has ever offered. Not really, but I really love it.
Oh my god.
It's because when we're jumping and popping, we jopping, and then it just says it over and over again. Shit goes hard. Who needs bussin' when you have jopping?
I
I wanted it to
I'm
appear
gonna
there, but
do this
there's no
before
editor.
He does this. Hang on.
You guys, it's 8 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock. Can we play D&D now?
No.
Plot twist.
decided
This
to
is an
play
intervention.
here's-
We're
I-
super
I-
glad you made it here.
I'll move
Listen,
it over.
no.
love you, but we need to
That's-
talk.
It's not therapy night, is it?
I'll
Now she can't manage.
I
not
really
until
hope it's
PK
therapy night.
looks up twice. I'll edit a pic. Ooh, well now we can get started.
Hey!
Therapy is after the height, so
Also-
therapy is as quickly as you guys make it.
Apparently,
Oh, cool. Thank you for making the real thingy.
Thingy.
apparently our
On the
names
Twitch.
do stay with us. That's pretty cool.
I feel like I missed something.
You missed nothing.
Uh,
Also, how is there still light where you two are?
There's light here.
It's light here too. Never mind.
There's light here. Look out the window.
I mean, it's not very light here,
You're
but
2
there's
hours
light.
south of here. If anything, you're gonna have more light.
Well,
It's because
I was
that up
talking
here
about-
in the north,
Yeah.
we've gone from the time of eternal night to the time of eternal day. The sun never sets here, not for the next 5 months.
Welcome to Alaska, apparently. Jesus. Actually, real quick, you with the hair. What
Yes.
is your
And the
what's-
shot glass.
Well, that's fine. What's your zodiac sign?
I don't give that information out freely.
Okay, but hypothetically,
If I showed you my ankles, would you tell us?
Hypothetically, it's either Pisces or Sagittarius.
What's on your ankle?
This is
And hypothetically, it was a month ago.
because I've been running since I was in elementary school, and I plan on doing my first marathon this year. I'm very excited.
Cool. They're
But-
like Hermes wings.
Yeah, I just really like running and the aspect of it.
No,
Said no one ever.
I hate everything about it. So I
Yeah,
love
I
that
don't
for
blame
you.
And
Alex
sometimes
says-
That for you.
Alex said he's Pisces. You can tell by his energy. There's aura.
Yeah, Jordan, I think you done messed up by saying Sagittarius because I'm a Sagittarius and you and I are
there can only be one.
complementary.
Well, here's the thing.
But no.
He could
The
be
same.
telling the truth because he does this thing where he's like he's a twin, but he's. I have no idea when his real birthday is. I couldn't, for the life of you, tell me when Jordan's real birthday is because he celebrates two: the real one that he does in private, and then the fake one that he does with his family and the rest of the world.
Incredible.
What?
And I don't know how long that's been going on. How
As
long has that
long
been a
as
thing?
I've known him.
It's definitely been since I've known you, and that was
Jeff sits
in like
every day. You
2010.
become more
Lucas,
interesting.
I know
to me.
Lucas knows it because I've heard these stories.
Every day.
I have no idea what he's talking
I'm not
about.
convinced.
Yeah, I bet you don't.
That you aren't the guy from the most interesting man in the world commercials. And
He's not real.
No, I did want to hold on, I actually want to look this up before I say anything. Age.
Is he looking up his own age?
No, at least that's
Google, how
been
old am I?
consistent. That's
he
like
has to check. It's hard when you go backwards like he does.
Yeah.
1863.
Back in my day, we didn't have fancy computers to keep track of your birth signs in your natal charts. We just had to do it all ourselves with calendars and
And an
sextants.
abacus.
you went from like old guy to that one Digimon that was like a ladybug. or a beetle. Can't remember
yeah.
his name.
Kawagamon!
Yeah, you went from
Yeah.
old man to Digimon real quick.
D and D. D and D.
I
and D.
agree.
Yeah, let's do it. Give us that recall. Tell us how we did. So you guys probably got
I do
together
wanna
real
say,
fast.
though, I was born in the age of Pisces, not Aquarius.
Oh yeah, we've already had that conversation.
I'm on the top of the mountain.
So,
Sorry,
where
every
we left off after quite literally the only thing that happened last week, and that was the funeral of Zodak. If you missed that and you want to get caught up, you absolutely should, because Jordan proved again why he is one of the best D&D players I know, because he went out of his way to record something in his free time for when one of these dumbasses inevitably killed themselves.
Wow.
Not me. Hey!
Shockingly enough, nobody won this bet.
I won this bet.
The pool went to
Wait,
the house.
I did win this bet. Oh my god, I did win a bet.
Zoc bet money between Balor and Zodak, who would die first.
I know it
And
was,
I
it was
bet.
between Tucker and Zodak, I thought.
This is very macabre.
No, like right at the beginning, there was like that thing where every couple of minutes we'd be like, "You want to bet?" and Zoc would be like,
Yeah.
"Absolutely."
I do remember
Yeah,
that.
that-
I just thought I bet
was a
Tucker
thing.
that I would die first.
I do not remember that.
No,
I
Tucker was the
won gold.
witness. Tucker was a witness to our stupid bet, and then him and I bet something else different. We bet a lot in the beginning.
Yeah.
Some quick,
But,
some long term.
That
Yeah.
was going crazy.
So, anyways, after you guys all had your opportunities to say your goodbyes to Zodak, before you had the opportunity to actually write something on his gravestone instead, just burn your hands into the rock for some apparent reason.
Seemed cool.
Limbo imploded itself and shot you guys into the ether, all away from each other. An infinity passes before you guys rip back through the fabric of reality and end up back in the material plane. You guys all find yourself collapsed on the ground in the middle of the Thieves Guild cafeteria, where you find Agog just casually sitting, eating a bowl of yogurt and granola, and just awkwardly looks up as all of you, as you fall from the ceilings and collapse onto the ground.
Oh, fuck.
I really hope that wasn't me.
Ow!
Wait, was that Ajax? What's the name? Was that a name? Ajax?
No,
Axel.
close. Axel.
Axel.
It was not Deadpool's worst enemy.
Or a cleaner.
Is it Basil 40?
or did Mother find the spot?
I'm worried I may have messed things up.
No, you're perfect. You're fine.
No, I didn't mean to, but and Tucker holds up the vial of what he was filling with dirt. I just wanted a way to visit the grave again, if it was possible.
How would everybody be situated right now? Like, what
On the floor.
way would you?
I like to think that
Like this.
Doc would be like flung into a wall or something and just be like kind of stuck in it and just like
Tucker would have tumbled across the floor and up into a chair.
That's accurate.
I landed in a perfect 3-point landing.
he like lands with his hands crossed and just like wipes the dirt off his shoulders like wow.
Honestly, Balor would absolutely
experience.
practice falls to land perfectly at all times. That tracks. That's believable. I think Nikolai's gonna complain about throwing out a hip, but that's just.
Oh, Nick's just like still spazzing out, like he's trying to move a hand down to his lower back, like.
One wrong move could mean a slip disc, and the lore does not fix slip disc.
Yeah.
It's always something with you guys, huh?
Who's that? It appears to be.
Icy hot. Icy hot, please.
Tucker,
What?
have you not met him? Yes, yeah, you remember him. This is Agog. Remember, he has that room full of good stuff. It was
Yogurt.
like a week ago, but not really for you. I
That was
guess.
like was like 10 years ago, mate.
Late General of District 4.
As you guys are talking, I want everybody to roll
Wait, what am I rolling?
perception.
Okay.
Okay.
For the first time ever, 18.
Tabs open.
Minus 18, so that's a 0.
Okay, DM.
Yes.
How often can I rely on my passive perception?
I was gonna ask the same thing.
No, yeah. So I'm sorry. I'm very bad about passive uses of things. You guys, this would absolutely be a passive check, based on the fact you're just hearing while talking. Like you'd just be
16.
observing and listening. So
Sorry, guys.
I was about to be an 11, but it was 16
What's
instead.
passive? I don't understand.
So one of your skills underneath all of your stats, underneath there's going to be 3 things: passive investigate, or passive perception, passive
Investigation and passive insight.
Thank you.
Where is this at?
And that's just your general cognizance
And your
of
senses.
surroundings on
It's
a
your-
regular
What was
basis.
the left side of the D&D Beyond?
It's literally right under your saves.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and roll for it. It was 16.
There's going to be a passive perception of 18 for Tucker.
So anybody that rolled higher than a 15, you guys begin to hear the sound of wood clicking against stone.
From where?
From down one of the hallways.
Zoc whistles, but it's not like a. It's more like a.
Echolocation?
A steam whistle on his, like, that comes out of like a hole in his neck, because he's like, he can like exert the steam sometimes. So it's just like, and then Dino appears.
Okay.
Tucker spins around and preps a spell with a crystal bead floating in the air in front of him.
Put myself between Tucker and whoever's coming down the hallway.
Nikolai is gonna go look down the hallway.
Tucker steps
You guys
between
hear a
them.
tapping sound, and you're like, battle mode.
Yes.
It's called trauma.
Nikolai, as you begin to look down the hallway, nothing looks out of the ordinary, but off at a distance you see a figure start walking towards you, and it's with every other step that tapping sound gets closer and closer, and eventually you see a blue-skinned individual. You see a massive glass orb on their hip, and you see a shit-eating grin as Zodak walks upon you.
How's it going, mate?
Just did the furious.
And he just.
Tucker, the bead drops as Tucker preps 6 other spells simultaneously, none of them actually coming to fruition because his mind is going at 6 times.
Pages of the
speed of light.
book just flapping through the wind.
Oh yeah, no, like the book cover is just going all the way around with pages just
Like a Rolodex.
in a circle.
Zodak's gonna put up his
no.
finger and be like, "Let me explain," and then he's gonna collapse.
Oh.
Coming all might.
Nikolai, go ahead and roll a deck save for me.
Oh no. I'm so sorry. I don't want to drop him. Can I please not drop him, please, guys?
That's up to the die.
I don't want.
Can I pretty please, out of respect for the guy who died?
Hold on. No, we need to paint this scene for a moment. We're not watching over this. So this is what you guys see. So you see Zoc letting off a whistle to summon the Blink Dog. You see Tucker get into a pure battle mode, readying a spell attack. Ballard jumps between everybody, readying All Might to get ready to fight whatever's coming his way. Agog's just eating yogurt because nothing should have triggered you like this. And Nikolai's like, what are you guys doing? I'm going to go look. It's fine. He walks out, sees a face that he recognizes, and then just lets this individual fall. So all you guys see is you see Nikolai, and then you see a purple figure just fall and face plant into the
I
ground.
think he like tries to close the door as the like falling.
No.
He's just like, oh.
I said
So that's
hello.
so as Nikolai is going to shut the door, you guys very briefly see blue skin fall to the ground.
No, he sees him falling. He's just like, no, thank you.
Tucker moves forward. Tucker grabs the book and slams it closed.
Agog is just watching you guys eating his yogurt.
What's Rusty
No
doing?
one touch him.
I'm gonna go touch him.
You real?
Nope. Balor.
With the end, relax. So I take All Might, face it around, and I'm with the handle. I'm just gonna poke him.
How often is
poke 'em.
Eller poking people with sticks?
More often than not.
Often?
Can't be that difficult.
So as you poke this body, it feels like it would feel if you poked a body.
Can I cast Dispel Magic?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cast Dispel Magic to see if this is an illusion or some other tomfoolery.
Okay.
It just happens unless there's a. I actually have to double check the wording on Dispel Magic.
No, so what happens here is as Nikolai goes to snap his fingers to dispel magic, you see a red aura reflect off of that globe that's on Zodak's hip and shoots off energy and lets out a whining sound.
Tucker's going to move forward and cast Remove Curse.
As before you go to do that, though, you guys all hear a familiar voice. Stop messing with the orb.
No.
What's the voice sound like? If it's
The
familiar?
voice is of Axel.
Okay.
No, Tucker
Actual
just-
get
Came,
up here.
he
And-
came all the way back from the dead, and you let him face plant on the ground and then poke him with your weapon. I
Fine,
just want to make
fine.
sure I understand this scenario as you have let this out.
Tucker casts Cure Wounds at 7th level.
Okay.
I don't have a diamond to cast anything better, so here.
Is he dead? He's not dead, is he?
So that's going to be. Oh god, how many d8s do I have to roll for that?
Many.
Like
A lot.
Cool. All right, so that's
You're gonna need a
1, 2,
nap.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That was a lot of dice.
29.
Oh, but not a lot of good rolls. That's
29.
29 plus
Oh,
plus 4, so 33 hit points that you heal back.
very
So
nice.
this is how that happens. Tucker walks up and begins to cast the spell, and as he casts the spell, Nikolai goes, "Is he even alive?" And as that happens, the blue aura energy of healing comes spreads over Zodak's body, and his eyes open up.
All right,
Oh.
now hold on. Don't go moving around too much. We need to make sure everything's kosher here. All right. Nikolai, do you have any holy water?
What? Oh,
yes. And he pulls out a flask and passes it
that all?
over to Tucker.
Is this it?
It's holy enough.
I need about like 10 more gallons of this.
Whoa, hold on. What are you doing?
A circle?
Whoa. I
Does
could-
Zodak say anything as they're discussing this over his body?
no, he's just listening and feeling around on his body, and he's noticing his left arm feels a bit weird. He's not quite sure why. Yeah. What
Who's going to
happened
tell him?
to my left? Feels a bit weird. A bit of a seam here. Strange.
That actually, Tucker grabs your hand and like looks it over. It's actually quite an impressive stitch. I can touch it up if you want me to later.
But like, why is it there, mate? Like,
Why are you here, mate?
Yes.
Also a valid question.
you,
Tucker, not quite knowing what to do, is going to cast Identify on the orb.
Okay, that's
Wait, sorry. I only have that as a ritual, so that
in moments like this, I don't care too much about that one. In combat, that's going to be another scenario.
Yeah,
I
it's-
have zero issues bending rules for information gathering. and
Zodak,
situation.
if you don't mind, I'm just gonna do some rituals, some casting, make sure everything's good around you, okay?
yeah, just don't
Feel
take it
free
off
to
my
talk
hip.
to everyone
Yeah,
else.
Just leave it where it is. Yeah, questions, fielding questions. Why am I here? It's a good question. Cause you lot don't know how to leave dead alone. bit funny, isn't it?
That is not true.
Well,
We left you alone.
Here's the thing. Axel talked to me after she talked to you. Said you lot were a bit of trouble and needed help. So we agreed I would come back and help you defeat Kevlik. But I am on very borrowed time. Like, not a lot. I'm not here
And
for
as
long.
you say that, Tucker's spell is finished casting at that point. And so basically, Tucker, the information you gather instantaneously is that this orb in itself is a pocket dimension that is visible. You are physically seeing Limbo as Axel created for the two of them. But on top of that, you see that it's also a driving life force because Zodak does not have life essence to him. It's all stemming from the orb, and you can see the ray of life kind of flowing through Zodak. So more or less, technically, Zodak is a zombie.
A zombie. Wait, hold on. Is he a zombie with a battery pack?
Yeah.
More or less,
Nikolai?
yes.
Wait, I have an idea. I actually have an idea for this.
Nikolai, do you have? I know some clerics have this ability. Actually, Zok, you might be able to do this too. Do you have? Do you have an identify creature?
Ooh, actually.
Real quick, God, your
Anything
camera
that
is
might be
weird.
able to detect whether something is not living but still moving?
Yeah, I'm going to use a cleric feature to turn undead and see if Zodak feels anything.
I'd
That's
rather
gonna
not scare him off if
be-
that's.
Oh, did he lose John?
He was just, his camera was being wonky.
Oh, I see. Okay, okay. Yeah, I don't have anything other than that right now, and I think I don't. How do we know this is?
So as you go to ask, how do we know? You hear Axel chime in again. Listen good. I gave up my life force for this dumbass to come help you dumbasses. Because guess what? You are impeding my afterlife. So the quicker you get this done, the quicker we can come back here. So long story short, he is dead. No way around it. I gave up my physical form so he can have my life force. Yes, he has his soul back because I'm not in that game no more. However, he is borrowing my life force to stay alive in this moment. Don't have a whole lot of power. We are both physically dying. You have maybe 3 months with him. And then at that's it. There is no more Zodak. There is no more coming back to save your guys. That's it.
He does get an afterlife after that, though, right?
Oh, give me 1 second.
I can answer that.
Oh.
Yes. I
yeah?
do. Yeah. No, we're just.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay, I can work with that.
I'll be right back.
At least, okay, so question. So this is David talking. If it's for a spell, I don't know about that. I just know that like I'm still
Oh
attached to
no,
that limbo.
yeah, no, it's Tucker's not going to try and bring Zodak back to life again. That went really poorly the last time we tried.
Good call. I mean, like, live your life.
I have an idea though. We still have that belt that makes all the worthless gold.
Yeah, fool's gold belt. Unless you guys cut that off of me too. Anything else you removed? I can't
No.
tell. Okay, hang on. Are you frozen or are you just in shock? I just need to know.
I'm in shock.
Okay, cool. Just, you're cool. Keep being in shock.
Or what to do with this?
What if we use the belt to make enough gold to make a like backpack harness, like kind of like a scuba suit, and have it be like an arc reactor?
You want to make a golden chest piece to hold his life essence? Again,
Yeah. Like a
Gold's
back.
no good here, though.
Well, yeah, but
No, he just wants to
pieces
do what
of
I did with the
material.
golden armor, where I gave everybody a gold piece.
Yeah, to use the material because like it would be more resilient than just making it like a leather sack on its back.
Ooh, can I do it where it's like on my chest? That'd be kind of cool. Like not like straight in the middle, because copyright and intellectual property, but maybe like off to the
Over
left.
your
a little.
heart,
Yeah.
You want a big glowing weak spot on your chest? Is my question.
Well, as the big bad, it's always important to have a strong weakness, like a weak point.
Can we put on the other side, hit me here?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, aim here. Aim right here. That's the weak point.
like putties?
So let me get this straight. If you die again, are you just gone for good? Or,
Oh yeah, no, like that's this is it. I get one more chance, and not really one more chance. If you ever read Lord of the Rings, it's kind of like that. I'm basically Gandalf the White right now. I'm on very borrowed time.
Well, doesn't in Lord of the Rings he come back as grey after being white?
No,
Is this-
white after gray.
Well, or white after grey, but he definitely goes grey after this. Yes, he's been wild.
I think
He always white after grey.
yeah, I think he just like ends up being white, and then he gets on the boat and like disappears and goes.
So
Right, look, I'm gonna trust the guy above me. I know Tech has read it at least
Yeah.
twice.
all right.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
He's an old book.
Sorry, friends.
Valor's
I am
gonna
back.
walk up to you, Zodak, and like just look really kind of pissed, like get up on your face, like looking down at you because I'm taller,
Oh, and I'm also sitting on the ground.
and that's so I'm gonna grab you by the scruff of the shirt,
Okay.
and I'm gonna pull you up to my level, and just say, "You are a real piece of work,"
So I've been told.
Kiss.
and then I'm gonna hug him.
Aww. And Zodak's gonna hug back, and he's gonna whisper in his ear, "I'm sorry."
Don't. And then put him down.
So what do I miss? What do I need to know? What do I need to answer?
Nothing. We were talking about Lord of the Rings
Arc reactor.
Oh,
and Arc Reactor.
yeah. He wanted to know if we could build like a gold backpack to protect the orb so it doesn't break.
Also, so he can use both of his hands instead of having to like, oh ho ho, look at
Oh,
this.
it's on my
gigantic
head.
glory."
Oh, it's on. It's not something he's got to carry. It's just something that's on there. It's maybe the size of an open Pokeball, like a fist-sized Pokeball. It's not very large.
John, just to
Arc
bring you
reactor.
back to speed real quick. Zodak is back in the material realm. So there you go.
But to answer the question asked as I was leaving, yes, Zodak is free to have an afterlife now. He does have his soul.
I thought so. I told him that was the case. I thought I understood it that way, that I was able to move on. But I also, my understanding is if I die this time, I'm dead. So like if anything
Yes.
happens in a fight, I'm done.
So meta, these aren't like Revenant rules. They're just like one-up rules, so to speak.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
It's
We'll
like
be
it's
right
like
back
the
with you
last
guys.
it's like the last bit of Scott Pilgrim where he's like, oh, I can give it one more shot.
I picked up that extra life back in chapter 3, remember?
Guys, what a great series. I hate to go off tangent. Go read Scott Pilgrim. Not right now.
Really?
Go read. Okay, I every time we mention Scott Pilgrim, I'm gonna mention this, but if you're gonna read anything by Brian Lee O'Malley, read Seconds.
Seconds is pretty good too.
So good. It's so good. It's bite-sized enough that you can enjoy it in like a weekend and still like get like, I mean, you could probably do it in a day, but like
I did it in like 2 hours, I think.
it's I had a good weekend with it. It was a great book.
Sorry,
And I really want to read it again. I wish I had a copy of it.
Hey, Zodak is probably somebody you should meet. Hey, Rusty! Rusty!
Wow. I'm
Go
sorry.
meet somebody.
Did you guys replace me? Did you guys replace me that quickly?
Not by choice.
No,
Zach
he
says,
showed
but
up.
while like reorienting himself.
What are you guys yelling
Rusty.
about? Hey, that's your dead friend. Ian, who are you, mate?
How would you? Oh yeah, I guess you've seen him on a slab, haven't you?
Well, yeah, you guys we went to hell. We did the thing,
It was
Twice.
Well, he's back. So, I'm glad to have both of you on the team.
Bit weird to have.
Right, Rusty?
I mean, I'm not like trying to say that Six is a crowd, because by the way, where's Nix? Oh yeah, he's a tree. He's a tree somewhere. That's Yeah, don't you think you should probably like get him? He's probably the best for like. If I understood right, you guys are going on a rescue mission.
I think it is best if we leave him as he is.
Ooh.
I'm literally gonna vomit. That was so funny. I'm absolutely sick to my stomach. That was the funniest joke I've ever heard.
Shut up.
End my life, you funny little man. Chef's kiss.
I think I'm in love.
Wait, T's gone. Was that joke busting?
It was. It was bussin'.
No, the moderator's gone, so that joke was canon.
Oh yeah.
God.
Yes.
Oh no.
So it sounds like not to rush things, but now that we're all together again, it sounds like we should focus on the next steps.
Oh, actually, real quick, there's another thing that you should know. A couple other things that you should know, actually, Zodak.
I have a dog.
Yeah, as Tucker's like still doing magic incantations in front of Zodak's face, like making sure everything is okay. Still drawing lines around him or circles around him, just things that you should know still. Most importantly, I think Zoc has a dog.
Most.
Is that most
That's the
important?
most important. You look about 10 years older, and I can't believe that my death has aged you that much.
Yeah, actually, hell and back for apparently
For you.
not a whole lot at this point.
Well, I mean, I'm here, so
Yeah, but I don't think that had anything to do with my time down there. Tangent off of that actually is, where's the boy? Grayson.
He's in his room sulking.
10 years
He's-
older, and he's still sulking like a teenager.
well, yeah. I mean,
He also like
you age 10 years, mate, and that's not going to affect people around you. It's a bit
No,
weird.
because Grayson also went through hell with me. Not with me, but for me. And he's also 10 years older now.
It's a good joke, mate. It's funny.
No, yeah.
He's
Here. You know what? No, just so you know that I'm not, yanking your chain.
Are you busting my balls?
Tucker puts a finger to his head and as he pulls the finger away, a little transparent ribbon follows after. Do you mind?
Yeah, I guess it's probably
to be
fine.
ingested nasally.
And Tucker casts the spell in Code Thoughts to create a thought ribbon that he just pulled from his own mind and is going to put into Zodak's, so that Zodak knows the thoughts that Tucker knows about Grayson.
Whoa,
And as you
Jesus.
manifest that whole scenario, Grayson walks out from behind the kitchen with a big bowl of cereal himself, and looks at Zodak and is like, "Not the weirdest thing I've seen this week."
Yeah, that sounds like grieving to me. Was that what you said he was? He was grieving? Whining and then
Yes,
No,
grieving, not sulking.
sulking, yeah. More like soaking his cereal, not sulking.
And as you, he just kind of walks up to you and continues to eat his cereal. And as he gives you a big bear hug and then eats another bite like next to your ear, super uncomfortably.
Yeah, bit of an audio disgusting distort, but it's
Can we
fine.
get a little audio of that, T?
No, we
Can you-
cannot.
No,
Please,
please don't.
I'm gonna go
Some
ahead and
cereal
ask
in
for a
the
quick pass on that.
Listen, I have some cereal upstairs. I
Nope.
could.
Stop. Anyways,
Really don't.
Crazy, miss you, Dad. And he just walks off to his room, just eating more cereal.
Yeah, apparently I'm mom.
Grayson, come back. Gray,
What?
I think we all need to get on the same page here with what's happening next. Now that the Big Happy family's all together again.
And tell
And
one
Rusty.
of you guys.
Jordan, I know that's your cat, and this is the most hilarious thing I've seen all night. It's here going.
So we've had some days off. We've recovered. We grieved, and now you're back. So Screw that. Agog. Agog.
What is PK's face right now?
I'm sorry, did you guys not see Jordan's reflection in the mirror?
No.
Am I the only one that watched him like fake beating a kid?
Oh my god. Alec, if you're in chat, can you put that, please?
I hate you. I know you did it because the mirror was there.
I was throwing Nerf bullets.
Oh, is
for
that what it
him.
was? It looked like you were like cracking a whip at your cat, like you were lion training, and I was like it was horrifying. I was like, even if it's pretend because you knew the mirror was there.
No, so my cat. I'll be right back with one of the Nerf bullets. I have the Nerf Rivals gun, and my cat loves them, but he learned that the best way to get them is to jump up and scratch at the TV because I started using it to shoot him down off the TV. And he ended up loving it. So now he just goes up there and starts scratching at the TV and yelling at me
Valid.
while also doing this. He begs. I'll send a video later in the Discord.
Yes, please.
I'm gonna have to like
put it on our story.
clip you in the mirror, just like popping off. Oh,
What?
I can hear him. Oh my
He's just been yelling at me for the past hour. Like,
Cat stream when, dude? Cat stream.
all right.
God.
Back
Okay,
to
so
this.
where were we?
Agog.
There was so
Agog.
much attitude in that.
So much.
Sassy cat.
Okay, I really with these new Razer headphones. Not a
Shameless
sponsor.
plug.
It sounds like it's coming from my room. Like I think it's one of my cats, and I'm like, are they freaking out?
Can Agog hear me?
Yeah, he's just chilling, eating cereal.
Hardly
Why
over
is
the
everyone
cat.
eating cereal?
Bring us up to speed. What needs to happen next? Let's
Do
do
you
this.
hear that cat, Agog?
Well, you had one job, get my daughter back, and I join you. You guys just keep lollygagging and doing whatever the hell you do. So,
Hey, it's not lollygagging.
Yeah,
It's literally bringing back the necessary people to
We've
do
been-
what you wish.
We've been
one of
back
you
for
died
an
and one
hour
of you
and a
went to hell while you've been here for 9 days. You haven't even left the building, and you've gone to hell twice, and one of you died.
You know, if anything, we are loitering instead of lollygagging.
If anything, we are loitering.
would you say we're like a loiter squad?
Yes.
Oh, beautiful.
God.
I was going to guard this place from, arcane properties, but now I don't feel like it.
That's okay. I got all the stuff needed to do that already. Thank you, though. It's good to have you back, Tuck.
Sounds like it.
He prefers Kerr. Not a real good
Very
friend,
nice.
I've only been dead for like 3 days. and
Kerr,
still-
see, I'm so sorry. Zodak, thank you for informing me on that. Kerr, my bad. Won't happen again from here on out. Only Kerr. I got you. Same wavelength. Same
Kerr.
height. I got you.
You can call me Mr. O'Dwit.
Oh, Kerr.
Tucker
So-
could cast a spell, but I don't want to waste another one right now.
I broke Moose.
So point us in the direction.
I'm sorry.
We have
Up
direction.
the mountain to his house. I don't understand where the confusion
No,
is.
you mentioned another path.
Yeah.
Through the mountain.
So
The
you
service
go-
entrance.
Yeah, we're going up.
Oh, we're not going under.
Well, no,
We're
you
not
go
going
in and up.
We're going in and up.
So
Can you
go
inform
in
us?
and up.
Anything you know?
You're
of
going
this,
in then up. Yeah, in then up. in then up. You got it.
No.
We're done.
Guys, he broke when he died. It's so sad.
No, it's Rusty and Zodak talking.
Oh my god, I thought it was just Zodak things. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. Like, it's a bit confused. I can see how you might be confused because we do look both pretty roguishly handsome. I'm a bit more handsome. He's a bit more tall. Speak for yourself.
Meanwhile, PK, am I developing psychosis?
Developing.
So yeah, reminder, you can either go through the service entrance through the heart of the volcano, or you can go to his party on Thursday and walk through the front door. It's up to you. Just get my daughter back.
What's the party?
I think it's his birthday.
Ah,
He celebrates his birthday? That is a little selfish, no?
He rules the entire realm, so I mean, it only seems fitting.
We've also met him a couple of times, and every time he was very
Bane, all about me, godlike. Yeah, he's a fucking piece of work.
Nefarious.
self-aggrandizing. I think that might be the best night to do it anyway. Whether we're sneaking in through the servants' entrance or making our way in through the party.
Plan a
Yeah,
heist.
you can do it whenever you want. It was a cover that was already made. We didn't even have to do any work for that.
Plan a heist. Plan a heist. Plan a heist. Plan a heist.
Plan a heist.
Damn nice.
Zoc is like overly excited about it in the corner, and he's like clapping.
Grayson walks back into the cafeteria. I'm in.
do you have
Michael,
any blueprints or layout of his cat?
Oh yeah, no. It's kind of weird. Every time you walk into
like it.
Kavlik's domain, it won't be the same twice. Don't know how the magic works, but it's like
No, that's simple then. We can just walk in and out of the front door until it rearranges itself where the prison is right there to the left.
Oh,
There he is.
This is
The
what a
law
high
of
techer.
infinite-
What do we need anybody
The
else?
law of infinite probability says that that is absolutely possible.
oh yeah.
It's going to happen. It has to happen eventually. I mean, it may happen after the 1,000th time, but
Wait a minute.
It may happen after the first time.
Wait a minute.
Time's gonna be walking out of Kavalik's domain.
If we take the service entrance, right, and there's 6 of us, and we just kind of peek our head in, look around, and then pop out, we just do it really quickly until we get tired, and then we swap
What if
out.
you get the six? Oh, I see. Take notes.
I mean, it's bound to be that. Now, we might also put our head in with Kevlik taking a shit, and that could be a death sentence, but the odds of that are, like, equally probable to us finding...
Oh,
So I really like this idea, guys. He owns a lot of creatures that just kind of realm parts. So you could. I don't know if I recommend.
Metagaming, what would we need to roll to make that work?
I would say I'd give you a 1 in 100 on that.
Okay, so what I need to roll a 100?
We'll go with a 1.
I don't think I can roll a D100 on D&D Beyond.
Yeah,
I can with my nifty D100.
Okay,
I will show you a practice roll. This isn't the real deal unless. It's
You were close with a 6.
so
Pressure tested a 6.
can everybody else try just once? Realistically, let's say if we get 100, we'll just die instantly from Kavlik. But like if we get a 1, we get her. And if we do a 50,
To reiterate, like just previously, he owns a bunch of deadly things. So it's not the fact that you could just summon Kavalik in front of you. You could summon a Tesseract. You could, who knows? You could summon Cthulhu himself. Who knows what's gonna happen?
so realistically,
There is a friendly Tarask in the universe. We don't know where it is.
in
But it
theory,
exists.
if we wanted to try and not do a heist, could we all potentially go up, try, fight the monster that's there? If we don't want it, go back down, and then
Farm
do
the
it
experience. Farm experience.
Oh man, if only you guys gained levels by XP and not milestone. Shucks.
But
if only I
that's
thought
it.
about that to avoid murder hoboing.
again. I would never murder hobo. It's way beyond me.
I would never murder just one hobo. It would take many for me.
What
to
if we
avoid.
use this?
Wait, isn't that how Zodak died?
Since we're metagaming right now, one thing to make perfectly understood, Zodak died.
By being murdered as a hobo?
So
I publicly died, technically.
I feel like Axel would have filled him in on Grayson.
Yeah, I wasn't shocked.
Oh,
No. I mean the memory that got taken from Zodak.
Oh. Do you really think she would have made me upset like that? I mean, well, I guess we're living in indefinitely.
Just some. I'm gonna ponder that a little
Does
bit.
Grayson know then? Are we under that assumption?
No, Grayson had no reason to know.
At this point, Tucker barely even knows.
Right.
Yeah, that was 10 years ago, and he doesn't know what's real
I
and
have
what's
a
fake.
very heavy meta question. If I ever have to cast Greater Restoration on Grayson, we're all aware that like that could go bad.
No, he doesn't. He didn't know. He has no idea.
Oh, so he didn't have his memory altered. Okay.
No.
okay.
No.
Zodak's the one who had his
Zodak
memory
did.
altered.
Gotcha. Okay.
Also, Bela had a really good idea. I could smell it.
So what if we use this and I put Heart's Desire on the table?
You see Agag's eyes light up immediately, and he makes a beeline for Heart's Desire.
I grab it.
What's up?
I know we're busy now. Name your price. I need that. I need that.
I just like push his face away. So what if we use this?
That's fucked up.
I mean, it would work, right? Like, no matter what, it's gonna aim us in the right direction. And while it might change, we'd at least figure out how we're gonna take it.
Is it?
I'm not sure if I've ever shared this information, but there's a chance that somebody very precious to me is being held, I assume, in a very similar place as they got.
And as you say that, as you look at Heart's Desire, it is 100% pointed directly at Cavalix Castle. Like, orientation-wise, you would know that that is the direction it is pointing.
Have we tried to scry on this person?
I
We've not.
don't know how to do that, so no.
Has any? I'm gonna ask Agog then. Is it allowed to scry into Cavalix Castle?
What's a scry?
You
Let
could
me-
try. I have a feeling there would probably be some type of magical resistance
I
prohibiting
think
that.
it would be good insight if we at least gave it a shot. If anybody is opposed, I don't imagine there is much feedback, but it's like peeking through a window into somebody's room that they are in, but you focus it on person. So, in theory, if I knew this person or knew a little bit about them, I could spy on them with consent, of course, from anybody who is emotionally involved or attached. But I bring it up because of two reasons: one, good intel on prisons; two, it would probably give peace of mind to both Agog and you if we could try to look at these people, Valor.
I also believe that it is good to have a psychological advantage on our enemies.
Nice to see you back.
No, I'm sorry. They will feel that somebody is looking. If they succeed, it is a consensual thing. If they succeed and choose to be seen,
So you could see where Agog's. Agog, what's your daughter's name?
Chat, name something, because I've not made a name.
Give us a name, chat.
Points free. You don't even have to buy one.
If you guys give us more than one name, we'll start a poll.
Do you
Because
have
we
to
learned how
know-
to do that.
Do you have to know the person?
it helps if I know something about them. If I am in contact with somebody they know, it helps. If I
Hey!
So Agag kind of steps forward sheepishly, and kind of like pigeon toes his feet, as he kind of leans in. So could this allow me to speak with her?
No, it only lets to look. I can send. Sending is something both Tucker and I have done.
Okay,
before.
can I just look to see that she's okay?
If we can scry, then yes, it's something I did.
What do you need?
Rusty's gonna give
I need
over his
a-
wedding ring.
I have to double check. I need a silver-lined mirror. I have one.
He
But,
walks off and kind of, as you guys are kind of talking, he eventually walks back out with a silver-lined mirror.
Would it help if you had something of theirs?
An article would absolutely help.
Yeah,
Yes.
so
A
Rusty's gonna take
name,
off his
a
wedding band and
description.
give it to you.
To clarify,
No.
that was Rusty talking, not Zodak, for those of you
Yeah,
confused.
no, yeah, Rusty's giving because he's married to Agog's daughter.
See, that explains a fair amount, actually.
I feel like I've said it 1,000
Hi, Zom.
times.
It is still a big deal, and I am old and forgetful. These things are.
No, he actually hasn't mentioned it. I was just messing with you. But he feels like he talks about it constantly.
Nope, never. Not with us.
Then
Not with
what's
your two best friends ever.
What's your bride's name? Can you tell us that?
I would love to tell you her name. Her name.
Female is the name that was. Oh, I'm sorry. No,
That's me. I'm not gonna. Her name is
That's Dean.
no.
Satra.
It's not that.
Satra.
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 Rustina.
As it turns out, I did not marry somebody who has borderline the same knee as.
Oh, gag.
Oh, gag.
I swear to God.
You said her name is Bussin?
Or my disadvantage on everything you do the rest of the session.
Never mind. Okay, what I meant to say was.
Oh, way to go, Alex. Boston.
I'm gonna.
So it sounds like the plan is you, Nikolai, look in on Satra.
Well, we all look through it. I just do the thing.
We can all see the mirror.
Yes, I don't know what the size of mirror he gave me actually. So
No, he probably just brought out like a small like hand-sized mirror first. And you're like, I'm gonna need something a little bigger. He probably sent somebody off to get like a full-size mirror.
Flat screen TV size.
Yes. So he comes out with like a 48 by 36 inch mirror.
Tucker is not part of this scrying session and is actually off talking to someone.
Zodak's gonna run to the bathroom because he's been dead for like 4 days. So
Oh my god! Imagine holding your pee and shit for 4 days.
I'm gonna be super
while
honest,
that's,
mate. I didn't, and that's the problem. So I'm gonna go take care of that.
So Tucker is talking to just somebody. If you want to keep that like hush hush through, God, I think needs to know.
Yeah, God, you know that I'm talking to Arcadius.
Oh, gotcha. Sorry, I probably should have realized that one.
Make him roll d20 to use the bathroom. Alex says.
Oh, you can't see the dice, but he just crit. He did it.
I did it
Yeah,
so
not 20
good.
on pissing.
That
Maybe.
What would I even roll for that? Just out of curiosity,
You
what
got
would I
a
roll
nat
for it?
20 on Bussin.
Wow, you're just aiming for a
I'm really smite me, mighty. No, I'm kidding. He got a
Might
crit.
me, almighty smiter.
But yeah, what would I-
So that mirror, so that scry,
Yeah.
so that story we're trying to tell.
Yes. Sorry. So essentially, I point at mirror. Mirror shows room, shows a person, surroundings. We cannot hear, but we can see. Actually, I believe we can hear, but they cannot hear us, and they cannot see us.
So as the mirror kind of flickers into transition, it kind of ripples into effect as the reflection of the Thieves Guild ceiling quickly dissipates and transitions to the ceiling of an extremely busy kitchen. The mirror kind of like pans down to give a more open shot view, and you see dozens and dozens and dozens of employees sprinting around the kitchen. Food's kind of flying up everywhere. Flames are scattered all over the place. Slowly trying, but everything just seems chaotic, and you can kind of tune in on some of them speaking that they're all panicking, trying to get everything together for Cavalik's party coming up. Between Rusty and Agog, though, they immediately are able to put a pinpoint on Satra as she is on one of the cooking stations cooking something at the moment.
Right, so she's not a prisoner. She is being worked. That's good to know. And I think that just gave me an idea.
Ballard, roll investigation.
You're not like chained at all, or
22.
So with the, Alex, go ahead and roll investigation as well. Ballard turns out to be the greatest Where's Waldo creator. As you are kind of browsing through, kind of like looking at all the faces, you catch one of them almost immediately when you look upon the mirror, and you recognize a face you never thought you'd see again, as you feel Heart's Desire begin to spiral erratically, knowing that it has put 2 and 2 together for you.
Get really close to the mirror.
The vision starts to blur because the fog from your heat blurs out the mirror.
I wipe it off.
You good, bud? You good, mate?
Jesus Lord. I look at Agog. How do we get here? Fast.
Again, you walk through his front door or go through the servants' tunnel.
Which way's faster?
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Both have obstacles.
I have an idea. I might be...
One being a volcano, one being a mighty, bloodthirsty dictator.
I will take the volcano personally.
Wait a minute. Question. How many days do we have till the birthday?
2.
2. Perfect. What if we got... Clearly, they're workers. They know their way around it, the castle. So we have 2 options. One, we either all go upstairs, stay in the building for 2 days, case the place, try to get information from the workers, or they clearly know how to work the building. Maybe we can take one, do a little bit of torture, figure out how the building works.
Hold on, I need to ask, is this Rusty or Zodak talking?
Zodak.
Can you get us one of these outfits? Or perhaps.
Would you
6
rather
of
be
these
Rusty? I can switch. I was thinking
No,
Rusty when I first
my
started.
problem is that either of these characters looked at slaves and thought, they're not going to just give over information. We're going to have to torture it out of them.
No. I don't want to get those. You said we saw a bunch of people working, but I'm assuming that the kitchen staff is not the only people in there. There's got to be somebody that's forcing them to work hard. I'm assuming as a soldier. There's no way that the slaves running around are going to know, but the soldiers might.
That's why I needed Alex investigation roll.
Oh, 5.
Nope, you see nothing. You just see him working hard.
Can Rusty look and see if he would notice anybody that seems like they're kind of overlooking everything?
Go ahead and roll investigation.
Can we hear anything?
Like I said, you kind of hear them just talking about getting ready for Cavali's big
I'm going to use my inspiration that I never used.
Okay.
But we're scrying on Satra, right? So like it would really focus and zoom in on Satra.
It was an 11
not necessarily zoom in. Because of the area she is in, and there's so many people in there, it's just kind of a panoramic view of this massive kitchen. If she were like alone in a room, it'd be a little easier to like isolate onto said individual. But because this scry has to cover X amount of area, there's just a lot of people in X area.
Okay.
So I guess, like, what would you guys rather do?
What
live
did
in
you
that
roll?
castle. I rolled an 11, so not well enough. I can't imagine.
No, so with that, you recognize that most of them have some type of silver attire on either their wrist or their ankle.
Okay, so basically, it looks like we need to go up and grab 6 silver bands, and then we should be good to go in and out of the castle.
What is that band that's keeping them there, so to speak? And we
Not something you want to put on. Those are anti-magic enslavement bands.
Okay. Glad I talked about it. Glad I said
Definitely
it out
do
loud.
not want that for all of the spells that we can cast. Ha 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 ha.
But did they have any identifying marks, or did they just kind of look like silver bands?
All I could tell was
so just overall, what you guys could see with the distance, you just saw repeat silver just kind of on everybody.
Doctor chimes in. Actually, if we can get those bands today or tomorrow, I could remove the magic off of them pretty easily.
So as you say, like, in your voice, there's the urgency of this time constraint. Before you can complete your statement, you feel two intimidating presences behind you, Tucker. And as you kind of throw your hand back, you are met with the abdominal muscle of that would be probably T.
I'm too low to hit the abdominal muscle.
That's not an abdomen.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess so. Regardless, you turn around and you see the twins behind you, and they kind of squat down. What is it you need?
I'm not sure. Ask that one over there. They're the ones talking about these
Silver
anti-magic
bracelets. Kavlik's got them. They nod their head and disappear in a puff of smoke.
Tucker goes back to the conversation he was
I
having.
love them, my boys.
That was
My uncle
amazing.
talked to them.
Why are they not doing this? They look way more competent than us.
Because Kavlik has a kill on sight order for them.
So does
Yeah, but there's 2 of them and there's 7 of you, so
Why did they not help?
One moment, sorry. Actually, I had a thought on that, potentially. Because Kavlik has an order for a kill on sight for most of us. However, he's faced us a couple of times and hasn't bothered killing us.
because you are beneath his station, you're not worthy of his blade.
And we might be able to use that to our advantage.
Agog gives you like a befuddled look.
Also, isn't mine technically gone? Because they think I'm dead?
It probably no, yeah, that because you died publicly, that probably would have gotten back to Kavlik that one of the leaders of the revolution was slain.
The rat stallions are down a member.
I mean, hell, we could use that to our advantage as well. It's not a good idea.
But it is an idea.
It is an idea because as we've found
And
out,
as you are talking, the twins poof back again and cling silver bracelets next to you.
You are very faced.
We
Can you
know,
find my
guys.
hub keys?
And they do talk together.
is there a chance that you could get me some supplies as well, then?
What do you need?
What
I'll
would,
get you a list. I'll find you later.
what would happen if
Gotcha.
Zodak
And
slipped
they
one on?
poof out again.
Just in theory.
I mean, you can find out.
I'm barely living. I'm gonna go ahead and not. But Rusty will put one on.
But it's
That's I don't know if that's right. That's
I don't care about this character anymore.
No, I just he wants.
Oh,
Look, he just saw his
you're
wife for
broken.
the first time.
I don't want to play with you anymore.
He really is.
Bye, Woody.
First off, it's Rusty. But second, I didn't know the reference. I just was trying to avoid it.
Does Rusty put one on?
Yeah, Rusty put one on.
All right. So as Rusty clinks one around his wrist, the separation that where like it would link and connect, as soon as it clicks, disappears. It now turns into one solid piece, and then red electricity shoots up Rusty's arm, collapsing him to his knees. His eyes begin to roll into the back of his head. His entire body is encompassed in red lightning. All magic that was in his body dissipates outwards.
Joke's
And
on
he
you, I don't
falls
have
to
any
his
magic.
hands and knees and begins to chant praise Kavalik.
Good job.
Why would he do that?
And you thought I was an idiot.
Kind of don't want to waste a spell on him at this point.
I mean, I will. What do we need? What do you think he needs?
Remove
sure.
curse.
Remove curse or dispel?
Most likely remove curse to get that thing off of him first.
Son of gun.
Do you have guns in this world?
No,
Uh,
no, we do not.
Master Master Dumjad. Could I, looking over these things, would I be able to figure out whether a dispel magic or a remove curse would work better on them?
Seeing dispel magic just took magic away. You would think that would be redundant. So dispel or remove curse would be the route to go.
All right. And would remove curse just allow us to take them on and off on our own, or would it actually get rid of the? Because I do want to point out that the raw remove curse only allows one creature or object to be. The curse remains, but the spell breaks its owner's attunement to the object, so it can be removed or discarded.
I would basically, I don't think I'd go raw on that one. It would turn into just metal bracelets you could now put on or off.
All right, then you kind of want to just leave this one for last, just to rub it in his face.
He's praising some asshole. I don't. I mean, I understand why, but
after like maybe chant 3 though, the twins come back and start dragging Rusty out because you hear the rest of the Thieves Guild is beginning to wake.
Hold on. And Tucker places his metal arm on the silver armlet and casts.
So as that happened, the red electricity zoops back into his body, immediately channels through that metal bracelet and up Tucker's arm, and you kind of watch that metallic arm dissipate that evil red aura as the bracelet clinks off of his wrist and clinks to the ground.
They're clearly broken. I'm surprised nothing happened.
Right.
Did you bite yourself?
Tucker picks up another one.
So I have.
Care to try again?
Well, I mean, nothing happened. I put it on and then I moved, I guess. But yeah, I guess. All right, cool.
Tucker clamps it on its wrist.
And the same thing that happened last time happens again. And Agog, what the fuck?
This man married your daughter? This man?
He's your in-law.
I more want to talk about this guy who's supposed to be the morally correct one is now torturing my lieutenant.
Who, me?
Yes.
I lived in hell for 10 years, mate.
I don't give a shit. Take it off him now.
What if I mute the DM? Then you would see the best bullshit you've ever seen, because we would just be freeballing it.
We'd just be free balling.
You guys haven't been freeballing up to this point?
No, I have it all scripted. It's sitting
I
on
thought
here.
that's called D&D.
D&D's nuts.
You guys don't write everything out? before you
These
get-
nuts.
I do have to take this one off. It'll take a little bit of time.
Okay.
Tucker's lying through his teeth, but wants to try and get away with it.
I'm gonna remove curse.
Zodic, speaking in third person, feels a bit
His
weird.
little insight was a 2, so he absolutely believes you.
So Tucker, I actually, if you don't mind, you already said you were casting remove curse, so if you do it, go for it.
Yeah, I will.
All right. Oh, good. Thank you.
Oh, of course. I'm gonna wink, like big old man wink.
Rusty don't feel good. Rusty need to lie down.
Oh, here.
And the twins take Rusty off at this point.
Oh. I was gonna make him
Put another
dead.
bracelet on.
Jesus.
Bro, chill out.
Only fake dead.
Oh, you won. It's okay.
Only fake dead. It's fine. So plan.
Sneak into side entrance. Find way to kitchen. Flee.
Do we have any way to gain more intel on the castle or what we're going to deal with?
Can any of us disguise ourselves to sneak in prior to event?
Yes.
Rusty can do good. He shouts down the hallway.
Rusty is covered in own piss right now, but okay.
No,
I believe-
Rusty. Hang on. He's gonna like shake it out. And come back. Go for
Take
it.
out the piss.
No, he's just gonna take his pants
Not a
off.
half-work trade I don't know about.
No, he's gonna take his pants off and
The
walk around.
anime thing of just and tries himself by yelling.
So he's
That'd be so metal.
gonna come back. Winnie the Poohing it.
Grayson walks in at this point. what the shit, and then just turns back and goes back to his room.
This is weird than seeing Zoldak. Is that what this is implying from this?
So he's gonna be like, if you need somebody to do a disguise, and he's gonna like run his hand over his face and just completely change his face. God can't deny me right now, so this is the perfect time.
Oh, that's a really good trick. And I think we should take full advantage of that as best we can.
I could do it to somebody else too, but it's a bit difficult. And then he's gonna run his hand over Balor's face.
What's it look like?
Huh?
Richard Nixon.
You just look like a different kind of Dragonborn.
Nixon.
So you're probably like a blue Dragonborn.
Who's a blue dragonborn?
So
I am.
so
So
he wanted to like. Oh my God! Your hand slipped. Looks
Foxy's my
like
hand
one of us is
slipped.
dying.
Oh no!
I do also have.
Wow, thank you, my thick.
That was
His name
My
is
thing.
Thick Kitty.
mythic kitty.
My
thick-
thick,
thick-
kitty.
Thick Kitty.
I read it as my thick kitty the first time as well.
It is Thick
Still
Kitty.
something-
He said it's totally acceptable.
Oh, good. Okay.
He said, "Whoopsies, my hand slipped."
But thank you so much. That is very, very nice of
I'm
you.
pretty sure that's the purchase so that one of us dies.
That was good.
Anyways, oh God, when did we start doing that?
I can actually
Go ahead.
simultaneously have a plan and fulfill that deal. I can make someone dead for an hour.
Oh, please. I've been waiting for so
Hey,
long.
guy chimes in. I can make someone dead forever.
All right.
How easy is it to bring them back afterwards?
Why am I bringing the bag? I take the stuff I need and I go. It's not my problem anymore.
What if we can use a dead body to get inside Kavlik's castle
What
with
if
him
we
thinking they're
bring
dead?
one of
What?
you lot and try to get the claim? We get the bounty.
There you go.
So I'll change my face, and I'll bring him in. We'll run it by. Then I'll change his face. We'll take out the people who let us, and then we can get the information we need to come back.
I do think that this will work better as the information gathering phase. We can do this today, tomorrow, or the day after, since we got we've got the 2
Well, the
days.
day after would be the party. So you have today and tomorrow, and then the
So what time is it today? Morning still?
2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Ooh, all right.
People was
Let's
just
do
coming
this.
in.
I don't know.
Yeah.
He was eating yogurt, so I don't know. 10 a.m. I don't know. That seems more fitting. I don't know.
Everybody's eating cereal, man. It's gotta
That's
be.
what time it is.
I'm gonna go with 9
so-
because everybody's eating
How many
cereal.
actions do I have left on this day?
Yeah.
So, no, I can make someone seem dead to both physical scrutiny and magical scrutiny for an hour. So if we time it right, we can get you going in with that person to gain information for the night of the heist. And the night of the heist, I think we also need to have a plan. I really don't like leaving people alone like this, so maybe if we can have 2 people go in the party and the rest of us going in through the servants' entrance, that might be our best bet. But that way we have 2 people in the party, and if we can get those 2 people to hold Kavlik's attention for as long as possible, it means that those of us going in the servants' entrance have that much more freedom.
Rusty's gonna offer to be the bait.
I have a way to get us out of it.
Just to clarify with you, but Rusty is not a part of the revolution publicly.
They don't know you.
No, they don't know me, but I have a bunch of like disguise ability, deception. I'm
Oh, you want to disguise yourself as one of them.
Or
No, so
as-
Rusty, you could just bring in the bounty.
Yeah. You bring one of us in, and then, because he doesn't know you from Adam,
Rusty,
right?
I have an idea. You
in.
bring in the bounty today or tomorrow. They gain the information and maybe get out, but you go in as yourself to the party.
I'd be an
And
honored
tr-
guest. I brought the head of
Exactly.
you guys. I'd be a hero.
Exactly. And so that way we have Kavlik we try and have you gain Kavlik's focus as much as possible during the party. Maybe you disguise another person to go with you just so you have that backup. Because I really don't like sending someone in there alone. I don't think it's ideal.
I
Zoc
can't believe I'm
stands up.
offering this. Go ahead.
Zoc stands up and says, I think I may have to be the one to go in as the body.
What's that?
I can't lie.
That's very true.
He also is really good at information gathering.
And then I would probably take Zodak because he doesn't have a bounty anymore. So no money's
Right.
looking for him. I'll change his face a little bit and we'll get going.
That's not a terrible idea.
No one's looking for a tiefling anymore.
And as a backup, guys, I will be there for the party as well. So
Oh, you'll be there. As a party guest.
If we go in the
Correct.
front way and you guys come in under dressed like servants,
Servants, yeah.
then we can meet up and give you what we know.
And
Because you have heart's desire, you can come directly to us, right?
You'll say
Well,
we'll go in the servants' entrance. Yeah.
No offense, good looking, but you're not quite where my heart desires.
Well, what about me, mate? You used it once on me. Couldn't you do it twice?
Well, you're here now, so. But we have these, and I hold up the what are they? Echo rocks, voice rocks,
Rocky talkies.
Rocky talkies.
Great. Hate that.
Agog does have. I really like the plan, guys, but who is sacrificing themselves?
What do you mean sacrificing?
One of you is playing dead, so you
That'd
guys
be
need to.
Zoc.
I think that's going to be Zoc. And as soon as we want to do this, I think it'd be best to try and get closer to the castle, because again, it'll only last an hour, but it'll be flawless.
Okay, let's do it. Let's get as close as possible to the castle and sneak our way in.
Oh, okay. Is there anything else you can give us to prepare us? Any items that might give us any assistance?
I mean, yeah. What do you guys need?
You tell me. This is. You know what we're gonna need.
I mean, you're just fact finding. You shouldn't need anything at this moment.
We need an escape plan if it goes wrong, though. What if they figure out they see through the ruse?
Do you have like
I agree. I do not want to become somebody's test subject in a lab.
Do we still have that thing that does the magic door stuff? Or did we give that away already?
Dimension door.
Dimension door, yeah. Look, see, must be a thing if you said it.
Well, that
How many people can you bring through dimension door?
Well, we might have a magical
No.
item or 3 infused with it where we might be able to get out of there.
I didn't think that was an item. I just thought that was Tucker being great.
No, it's a spell, and you could put it on an item, potentially.
I think I could probably round up a scroll of Dimension Door price somewhere.
a couple of them, maybe.
We would need...
I don't know about a couple of them,
So
because that
if
just
we-
sounds like God's giving you how to get out of quick script. No, that's not fun.
What about
It's an
2?
escape rope,
Could you get
okay?
Could you get 2?
Escape rope.
How many
So,
does it work on?
Because only one person per door, right?
2.
There's
2 people per door.
Right.
Then we only need 1. Just give us 1.
I'll see what I can do.
What about if they catch Zoc?
If they catch Zoc, Zodak, and Zoc will get out of there.
It is not kosher.
As long as those 2 stick together, Dimension Door will get them out.
What
Wait,
about
I thought you were going, Rusty, not Zodak.
Oh no, we're both going. All 3 of us are going.
Right?
what is your escape plan?
Why does Zodak have to go?
He's supposed to be dead, so... Plus,
Is he gonna be dead?
Folks, we're
he's
bringing
going. No,
2.
he's going through the front door. You guys are going in the back entrance. 2
So
fronts.
Zodak, who's supposed to be dead, is gonna walk through the main door.
Disguised as somebody else, but yeah.
Oh, I missed that part.
That's a big piece of it.
It is very important.
So is that what we're gonna do?
Everybody down with that plan? Unless
You
you guys
okay
have
with that,
something
Zodak?
better.
I'm a little confused on what we're doing tonight.
So tonight, Rusty, and Zodak are taking the deceased Zoc to the front door of Kavalik to collect payment.
How
Okay.
does Zoc escape if they ditch him, so to speak?
Well, we're not gonna ditch. We're gonna try our
Why
best
not?
to get them together.
If Zoc has, if we can get that scroll of Dimension Door for Zoc just to get out of there, because Dimension Door won't bring you too far, but it'll get you
Be right
out
back, guys.
at least. If you can get out of there, I can be close by to teleport you back home.
Or we could have the twins be ready to escort us out, or like be a middle guard. But I think in this situation, I should have the scroll.
No, I agree. I think we should try to keep Zodak and Zoc as close as possible, and we'll leave Rusty to be pulling away.
Oh, we should probably ask Jod for a bag of holding at this point.
Yeah, potentially. Actually, so I guess it's up to you guys. Zodak is still pretty weak. Would one of you guys rather be the person going in with Zoc?
I need to stay behind so I can start working on these bracelets.
Slight metagaming. It's probably going to be a lot of deception. Who's got the... Zodak only has a +2 to deception.
I think that might be our best.
What's yours?
I can't promise what I'm going to do if I come face to face with Kavalik.
I only
That's
have a
fair.
3.
My deception is literally negative.
Yeah,
What do
no,
we-
yours...
Are we off to do the thing?
Well, we're considering whether we should take a rest or not.
Tucker's deception is +0.
Well, we're trying to see who's got the
you guys
highest...
would be, I'm not going to say you guys aren't well rested at this point.
Okay.
Well, Zodak.
What?
Zodak's fine. I'm not going to...
Really, because he just passed out by walking
Well,
4
I got
steps.
healed. It's fine.
He is lightheaded.
And plus, you guys have 4 hours to get up the mountain, so...
I'll sleep on the way up.
I'll carry him.
Beautiful. Wait, but don't you have to stay there to go underneath?
Oh, yeah.
I can get us out with a spell. I have. Sorry. No, please. I am flabbergasted at the moment.
How soon? So you 3 go in, and you say, "Hey, look, we've got Zoc. Pay us money." And then in theory, you're paid. You leave Zoc. He's taken God's nowhere. How long before we come in?
Well, I believe you guys should probably go in immediately. About the same time we're doing this, you guys should try to sneak in as servants.
So,
Or
I'm not
slaves.
going to be able to get more than. I mean, I can get a couple of these bracelets done tonight, but I'm gonna be tapped if we do that.
But well, we need what? 3 bracelets would
So
be
you've
needed.
dispelled 2 of them so
you just need
far.
to do one more.
Yeah, and I already used up a bit of my magic doing that. It's removing a curse is not necessarily the easiest thing in the world.
And you've done it twice.
I'm sure
this year.
Agog has a guy.
what if we rest for 8 hours now, but don't sleep, so to speak?
I mean, 8 hours, you guys would be fine, because that would just put you at 6 o'clock. So you would be ringing in on Kavlik super late, but
We
you
would
guys
just,
can
but I mean, it's a bounty collection. It's not like we would wait for the most opportune
Mhm.
time.
time is
Do it when it gets
subjective, and the only reason time matters is because Jordan asked. So if you guys want to take a long rest, it doesn't really matter.
So if you want to do it and then take another long rest,
Bracelets done.
would that work for you, Jordan? If you did the last bracelet right now, sorry, Tucker, if you did it
Yeah,
right
I could do that.
now and then rested and then we head out.
I could do that.
So who are we going with then? Sorry.
Okay, so the recovery or the bounty party is Tucker, Zodak, Zoc, and Rusty, with Tucker hanging back. Oh my God! What? The kitty.
Well, find
Find
two is
two is better than one.
Yo.
All right.
Yo.
Jesus. Well, it looks
Oh,
like
heck.
we're all dead. We all
Oh
died
my
today.
goodness.
Well,
Well,
End of this
actually,
campaign,
okay.
you guys. Thank you so
So-
much.
Sock is technically dying for a second.
Yeah.
So
Let's just hope it's only the 1 second.
now he's got to kill another person. Rusty could probably die. It's fine.
Probably.
Oh, he's broken.
Oh, wait,
Oh,
why
no.
is Tucker going to?
Well, Tucker's gonna hang out outside of the building.
Also, do you guys want Grayson to join you or no?
I think Grayson.
Yeah, he probably needs to.
Wouldn't it make more sense? Hang on. Sorry, Zodak is gonna pull. What's Grayson's deception?
What's Grayson's deception? Hush.
Maybe
Find
we're
out.
in the front line now, don't we?
Well, because if Grayson's definitely not going to be known by Cav, like, not 10 years older. Zodak feels like he'd be pushing a limit, and we'd be pushing it close, because he still has a wooden leg. He still has things that distinctly make him him.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, Rusty is going to disguise you, which if he's using disguise self, or if he's using, depending on what spell he's using, that could also conceal your leg.
Just a kit. He's just
Grayson's
very good at makeup.
deception is +8.
We should send him,
Ooh.
because that's better than +2. I think we should leave Zodak to go with you guys.
Ooh, sneaky.
Oh, you guys have no idea what this boy is capable
No,
of now.
so I think we should send Grayson in with Zoc, and then Zodak should come with Balor and Nikolai.
I am opposed to Grayson doing anything.
Zodak. Okay.
I'll be fine, and I'm in.
Now, listen, Grayson. You know that I believe in your skills, and
I swear to God, if you tell me to be careful here, I'm going to punch you in the back of the head for
I
all this
just
shit I have watched you
don't
do. Do not
like
sit here and ridicule me.
the idea of you going in by yourself.
Well, I can go
Zoc will
by
be dead.
myself if you prefer, or we can
Well,
go together as a family. I will
he's-
let you decide.
He's got Reaper's Blade, right?
Yep. No, he's got Starlight.
Oh, I thought he had Reaper's Blade.
Oh, no, I guess technically he probably would have the Reaper's Blade now as well.
Yeah, my understanding
Yeah.
was he had both. If I was watching that episode right.
Yes.
If you go in with Zoc, it's just you. If things go sideways, Zoc can't help you.
Zodak is gonna come forward.
I've seen how he rolls.
You'll be dead.
I'll handle
mate.
this myself.
I don't like it.
Zodak wants to go over to Grayson, and I hate to be a bit, but I'm definitely gonna need one of these, mate. But I think
you can have the Reaper's Blade back. It's not really my style.
I was literally about to say, I think for safety purposes and understanding, Starlight was gifted to you. You should keep it. Just out of curiosity, does Reaper's Blade feel different?
Reaper's
grab it.
Blade feels heavier.
Ooh.
I was worried about that. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
There's-
Grayson, why don't you stay with Balor?
Zodak is gonna kind of look at it funny, and then
Grayson 100% winks at you.
Zodak wants to like talk to Axel, thinking.
Yeah, you can do that, no problem at all.
How many are in here right now?
Oh boy, this boy is. I like him. 100-ish. He's pretty close.
He's almost paid your debt off.
How many until the blade disappears?
Disappears? No.
Wait, I thought
The
once the
blade's here.
I thought we had agreed once we got 100, it would be complete and the sword's complete.
It was 100, and then you made some more deals, so it's at 150 now, honey. Remember?
Yeah. Okay, so we got time before it disappears. Beautiful. Okay. Oh, by the way, for everybody else who's just looking, I'm just kind of like dead faced, just.
Just dissociating violently in the corner.
Yo, Zarek, what's going on?
Okay. So, does it get any new abilities
Hey-o.
with all those souls?
I don't know. I didn't think about it, so
Think on
we'll
that.
come back to that.
All right. Cool.
So wait, the sword still is going to like when hits 150.
Supposedly, that was the agreement for 100, but I upped it to 150. So, apparently, once that's done, I'm done, and so is the sword. So, there's another way for Zodak to die. Great.
Is that what she said? That's not what I took away.
So, it was that for the powers, and to protect your guys' souls, I needed to collect 100 using that blade.
That is how she collects souls for her power.
But then once we hit 150, Zodek's gone too.
Just
no,
out of-
so originally, yeah.
Just
not
out
So
of-
originally, if he completed his 150 souls, his contract would be complete.
But now that they're bonded, is it like a permanent thing?
Now that they're bonded, they like the soul still like the sword still has a contractual 150 souls before it can leave this plane.
but it won't this time.
But it doesn't need to go once it hits 150.
You'll find out if it hits
Quest-
150.
Question on that. Sorry, I know this is
You're fine.
weird and unnecessary.
D&D
Do I feel it?
quiz.
Do I feel it slowly getting lighter, or is it staying at the weight it is?
It's staying at the weight that it is.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure she wasn't using the souls to keep me alive.
Nope.
Cool.
I considered doing that to you, but then we'd have to go the whole chaotic evil line, and I didn't feel like messing with all that.
I mean, wasn't he already chaotic evil?
Me? No,
chaotic neutral is,
neutral.
I think, what I deemed him at.
Too high.
Question:
Uh,
Where do you guys think Zoc is right now? I'm curious.
I just assumed
mean,
next to
everything
us,
that
waiting
was-
for the thing to go.
No, I mean like
Neutral.
on the alignment chart.
Neutral.
True neutral.
Lawful neutral.
True. Yeah, I think I'd go lawful neutral.
He's definitely not chaotic anything.
Oh no, we've seen pure chaos. It's not that.
So we're gonna kind of expedite this just a little
Thank
bit.
you.
So you guys go off and you do your long rest. And Agog escorts you guys out, providing you with a scroll of Dimension Door.
If we are taking a long rest,
Yes.
Tucker will do. I mean, how many of the things did we get?
4, I think, is what would need to be technical to accommodate everybody in this party plan.
Wait, wouldn't it
No,
only be
total,
3?
like, because
Oh, he would have dropped off 6.
then yeah, Tucker will just go ahead and take care of the last 4 as well.
Okay, cool.
And then take the long rest because it doesn't take that much time
Nice.
to.
Okay, so we all either have one on our person or we're wearing one at the moment. Then.
You can put it on now at the moment. Like I said, you have 4 hour. You have a 4-hour trip up the mountain.
Okay, so
Okay.
go for it. Sorry.
So, like I said, Agog meets you or escorts you guys outside, gives you a scroll of Dimension Door, and then also gifts you guys, I don't know, probably 4 horses and a buggy, some type of carrier, and kind of sends you guys off on your way. And so as you guys are ascending up this mountain, you guys will eventually get to the point where you can see enough over 4, 5, 6, and 7 that you have an idea of what is going on. 7 is, as you can tell, is still that mismatch colored. Everything is going on, but the energy from what you can see is 7 is much more vibrant. It's much more alive. 6 still has that dark, spooky aura to you, or energy to it, but directly in the middle, we'll get to that. Directly now in the middle of District 6 is a golden orb, just kind of in the middle of that district. 5 is slowly getting repaired back to its former glory. And 4 is just its typical town side. But as you guys venture into 3, 3's energy is filled with bloodlust. Everybody, as you kind of go through... Sorry, let's back up a little bit. How the fuck are you guys disguising yourself going through District 3 and District 2?
So I'm gonna put what Zodak, not Zodak. Zoc's got his face wrap and stuff like that, so he's not gonna look.
Yeah, Zoc would be in his big trench coat and his big hat that covers most of his.
Rusty's not.
Yeah,
known,
like it's.
right?
I thought about it recently, and I think it's kind of like the hat that Itachi wears when he comes back to Konoha for the first
Yeah, I
time,
got
where
you.
it's got little dangly boys on it.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm thinking like that.
Rusty wouldn't need to worry about disguising, and neither would Grayson. So
Nope.
really, we just gotta worry about. Well, Tucker's 10 years older. He wouldn't look like himself either anymore.
Yeah, I would almost say Tucker. They would have to like truly look at Tucker to recognize his characteristics of being Tucker.
So can I give Tucker a face mask, like think like a
Yeah.
Kashi mask just to cover his face.
Yeah.
COVID safe mask.
Would you be cool with that, Tucker? Just would you be alright with this? Just covering your face, the metal arm alone should kind of make people steer away, but
Tucker just grabs his hood, pulls it up.
well,
Low over his eyes.
all right, well, cool.
I'm gonna put my hood up from my wings of flying cloak.
Okay. And then Nikolai.
Nikolai's gonna let his hair down and just kind of shag it out and have it cover. He's got crappy looking bangs. It's a character choice. It's a flaw.
So as you guys are making your way through, Odin is flying above you guys the entire time, and Grayson's pseudo dragon does kind of just endlessly walk all over his body. But as you guys make your way into 3, you are hit with bloodlust. And after a little bit of time, you guys end up driving past a massive coliseum. And as you guys are passing by, occasionally through the cracks and kind of like the openings of the archways, you see battle royales just going at it endlessly. You can hear the cries of the people. You can hear the cheering and the applause of the crowd. And you can kind of walk through town and recognize that money has flooded this place with the rich, uppity types that at the end of the day we all hate because down with capitalism. You guys eventually make your way through 3, and then you kind of cross
Thank
into
you, Zirek, or thank you,
Ike.
Man, coming in clutch again.
Well, this stream.
We love the support. Thank you so
Thanks,
much.
buddy.
Thank you
And
so
as
much.
you guys make your way into District 2, you guys are just
sorry, real
met
quick.
with. Go ahead.
In 3, can I see if I recognize anybody?
In 3,
Yeah.
who are you looking for?
Just want to
And
see if,
who are you
just as Zodak, I just want to
is-
see if he looks around, if he notices or recognizes anybody, just from his days in life.
You all would recognize Thon's voice in the middle of the Coliseum, spectating.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna struggle with that.
I
can imagine
Zodak,
so.
kind of knowing that's gonna put his hand on his shoulders and just.
And the entire time, Grayson is singing sea shanties, which doesn't make sense because you're on land, but that's all he knows. So,
They're just doing this, like in the cart.
as you guys break way through District 2, you're immediately met with a polar opposite aura. You're met with open fields and beautiful flowers and trees, and just a comforting sensation of a place you don't ever want to leave. You're comfortable here. You're happy here. This feels like heaven on earth. You feel peace for the first time.
Is this like the Lotus in Percy Jackson kind of feel? Just so I'm.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting that.
Oh
Yep.
God. Okay.
But the horses are dragging you guys all along. So eventually you guys do make your way into District 1, which is not a district. It is quite simply Kavlik's castle. And this castle takes up the entire volcano peak. Just etched into the side of this massive volcano is Kavlik's dozens of story tall castle. Endless mounds of walls and guard towers kind of freckle the entire outside to make sure nobody is making their way in. And as soon as you exit 2 and enter 1, you guys are at your first guard post, where 2 massively armored guards stop the cart and venture forth. State your business.
Wait a minute, real quick. I think we've gone too far here. When do we break off? Because there's only supposed to be like 3 of us going forward.
Touche. So let's back that up a little bit before we get there.
We're also supposed to artificially unalive Zoc.
So we'll stop in 2 before you guys can. There's a visible threshold differential between 2 and 1.
Okay, so how do we get you guys in?
You guys would also know that one of the entrances for the servers is kind of behind a bush that you guys would enter through.
Okay, so
That's where Valid, Nikolai, and
Zodak
and
are-
Zodak are going through.
and then Tucker will follow in behind, but he's gonna hang out just to make sure, right? Because Dimension Door is gonna come to a safe space for you. Is that the correct understanding? Or are you gonna?
It can. If he can get to a safe space where I'm at, I can teleport us back to the Thieves Guild.
I can get us out of the castle. It's just I'm going to have to take us to not Thieves Guild. But I can get us out of the castle.
So why don't we just set up a rendezvous point now, since we're all still together? So, like, say this point right here where we're going to break off is considered the rendezvous point. So my Dimension Door spell and your guys' teleportations, however we can, that's where we all get together to get back to town with whoever's got the big push to go home.
Okay.
That could work, but Dimension Door only. So, Nikolai, what are the limits on your teleportation ability?
It has to be 5 willing creatures within 5 feet of me.
I can travel how far?
To a previously designated sanctuary. There is only one sanctuary on this plane of existence to Pelor. As far
Which
as
was
I know.
in what, 6? We found that?
It is in. Oh, I was going to say that it was in Nikolai's basement because I.
Oh,
think
then
that's-
we would there would technically be 2 then.
Then I don't know if he's cast a spell at the other one, but I mean, I think there's a case to be made for either one. But
No, so we would say Nikolai's sanctuary is where that would take you.
yes,
And to clarify, I got very loose with Dimension Door the last time, but in particular now to these scenarios, in serious scenarios, Dimension Door only has a distance of 500 feet.
Now,
And you can only take one person with you.
would we be at about that point where 500 feet from the castle right now, or are we like?
No.
Probably at one of the guard towers would be like 500 feet.
What about the bush? Could he
I'm
get
thinking-
to the bush?
I'm thinking Dimension Door might be able to get you down to the.
Dimension Door would get you out of the castle, but you would still have to make your way back through the guards.
I
Yeah.
think Dimension Door could get you to the servants' entrance. Maybe not all the way down it, but at
pretty
least
close.
to the servants' entrance, so that you could make your way down that way. We could meet up at the bottom, if that's possible. We should scope out the servants' entrance and see what that situation is before we send the 2 of you or the 3 of you in.
I
So
agree.
Yeah, so let's take a brief. Let's not make camp, but let's have a scouting party go ahead. Maybe have Odin scout it out.
Are you there, God? It's me, Margaret.
You're frozen.
You're
Oh,
frozen
I'm
for
frozen.
us. Yeah,
Turn
that's
the
fine.
video up. There you go.
Oh, he wasn't
Alright.
frozen for me. That was weird.
yes.
Oh, I mean, I was still on Twitch, no problem. So,
Yeah.
so as you guys all venture off to the service
Should
entrance,
probably turn it back on.
Are we going to the service entrance then?
I think both
that's what it sounded like since you guys were scouting
it
it
sounds
out.
like both parties are gonna go there, check it out, and then afterwards we'll do our real bit.
I just wanted to cast Death Ward on Sock before we split.
Oh, thank you.
Wouldn't that counteract? Like, wouldn't that moot the?
No, all
False
that it does is if he would fall to 0 hit points, he would instead fall to 1, and if an effect would instantly kill him, it would revert him to 1 instead of instantly. So like Finger of Death, Disintegrate,
Okay.
Power Word Kill, a bunch of other like really dangerous spells. I don't have to concentrate.
It's my one get out of jail free card.
Whereas
Yeah,
this,
it's like don't fool around and find out, but you should be safe if I. But I
Gotcha.
want to save it to the last possible moment because it only lasts for 8 hours.
whereas
Gotcha.
this says I put it into a cataleptic state that is indistinguishable from death.
Okay, gotcha. But yeah, go ahead.
Just for your knowledge, target appears dead to all outward inspection and to spells used to determine the target status. So don't know if that affects anything.
Okay.
Target is blinded and incapacitated. Speed drops to 0. Target has resistance to all damage except psychic damage,
Okay.
which is pretty cool. And I'm going to cover that psychic damage with another spell. So get ready for that.
Okay. So
But yeah. What's the servants' entrance look like to us?
Yep. So as you guys make your way over, it's kind of a bit of a ridiculous trek to make it through the entrance. You guys are making your way through a heavily wooded area, heavily hilly. And if you aren't cautious, like you'd probably break an ankle trying to like traverse through this wooded area. But eventually you come across a rather dense clearing, and you guys find a 45-degree angled entranceway that just says entrance.
Well, that smells like a trap.
Are there guards there?
Entrance.
Smells like the biggest trap I've ever seen.
No, from what you can tell, there's you and the animals in this wooded area.
Cool. All right. So this should be where we, if shit hits the fan, we meet up here.
How do we inform each other if it does hit the fan?
And Odin
Stones?
circles his way down and lands on Grayson's shoulder. Coast is clear.
Don't we have the Rocky Talkies?
We do indeed.
Yes. And as Odin lands on Grayson's shoulder, the pseudo dragon gets jealous and starts chasing Odin in a circle.
Oh, actually, Rocky
Rocky
Talkie.
talkies.
Rocky Talkie.
Stone's a far speech. You all have one.
Tucker doesn't.
No, I thought.
No,
we did the first one
Agag
with the
gave him
route.
out when everybody.
Oh,
got
did he?
before.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Gotcha.
Now,
That was
question.
Realistic, if he would still have like held on to that through hell is another story.
We did say that all of Tucker's equipment was kept together and Grayson
Okay,
gathered it. So
gotcha.
Question. Can I use
Answer.
the Rocky Talkie real quick? And would Agag be able to maybe upgrade? Because the if we speak through the rock, it's going to be like an audible to anybody within the area, right?
No, I'm not making it mental.
Is it? No, I was like, isn't there something that can be mental? Isn't there a spell that does that?
For 8 of you, I don't think so.
Psychic Whispers does it, but it's like you have to roll a die to see. No, wait, no. The new book overwrote that, right, Alex? Because Charmier could have done that. That was how I was using it for a while.
I don't believe there's a psychic spell that would cover 8 of you. I know there's spells where you and one person can connect, but all of you, I don't believe so.
There's a specific rogue subclass that offers a psychic mental link, but it is a thing that I don't think Locke has access to. I think that
No, I would absolutely not. But I think that I was just considering that might be something that might be a feature that Zodak has, that being a warlock, or Balor may even have.
Oh, great. Old ones can speak with one person's mind, I think, but I don't.
Yeah, I've got awakened mind, and I can telepathically communicate with anybody that can speak one language. But
What's the
Oh, but-
range on it?
T, you and I spoke about this actually. That could be. I'll look at the range, but we talked about if that could be more than one person at a time, and I thought you'd said that it could be.
And then to
Looking.
fill you in, Bozer, you guys walked up in a heavily wooded area to a 45-degree slab with a door on it that just says entrance.
30 feet.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking like long distance sending. I think that's what I was thinking of.
I have that stocked today. I don't know if we need it, but
We got the rocks.
I mean, realistically, like heist-wise, you guys would like set a clock, and you guys are supposed to be back at this time, and then if you're not, then you adjust from there.
But we have the stones of far speech. Everyone's got one.
Right, but the
Well,
problem
that's
is
the
that would be
thing, if we're
audible
trying
to
to-
anybody, and if there's
Yeah.
like 5 or 6 of us in the same area together, that's gonna be very
whole-
loud.
this whole time thing is also a bit amorphous, just because going in there, we don't know how long it's going to take to gather information and such.
So
Mhm.
maybe we just hang
Um,
out next to the entrance until
I
sunrise.
figure if I don't know who else has to be here at the entrance, because I can teleport multiple people if we have to, but it might just be easier if it's just one person that I have to teleport. That being said, I can wait here until midnight I have no issue with that.
How many hours is midnight from now?
About 6.
Well, it was 6 about when we left, and then 4 hours.
Yeah, you
so-
guys left at 6.
2.
You guys would be in 2, so it's
Oh.
probably till midnight. It's probably 2 hours.
Oh, then and that I can wait until sunrise easily enough.
So
I think
8 hours roughly.
About
Give or
It's a
take.
long rest, you mean?
That is
Um,
true. You could long rest down there if you wanted to. Just meditate down there.
We will have to bring back others. Have we thought that through?
Well,
Well,
this
that's-
is just reconnaissance.
This is reconnaissance. We're not.
But what if the
this is just-
opportunity arises?
if the opportunity arises, I can teleport 6 people, a handful, all at once.
And how many
I
can you
can
do?
besides myself.
5?
5
Oh,
plus me.
sorry. I can do 8.
Wow, tried to one up him.
I didn't mean to one up you, but I can do 8.
Oh, it's fine.
There's a chance.
Ask Pelor for more. It's fine.
Well, it doesn't. These limitations. I am old. When I was young, perhaps more. Now, no.
Look, five is good. We can do this. So, look, basically, as long as we're either with Tucker or we're with Nikolai, we have a way out. So as long as we can get the people we're trying, if the opportunity arises, we just need to find our way to Tucker or Nikolai, and we can get them out. I want to get my wife out as much as you want to get... Who is this person to you, by the way? You've just been very quiet about it.
You talking to me?
Yeah. You.
Yeah. You've not said this person's name.
I've tried to be nice and, like, not push and beat on the bush, but... I want to know who I'm risking my life for.
I think I know who it is.
You'll be looking for a brass dragonborn like myself, except much, much more beautiful.
Ain't that the truth?
She'll have brilliant blue eyes and this cute little face that just comes down into a nice, short little snout. A real thick figure, strong.
You talking about Harper right now?
No, and yes.
I couldn't help myself. I'm sorry. I know this was a serious moment, but the joke was there.
But who is this person?
And she'll have 2 little freckles right by her right eye.
Dragonborns have freckles. I did not know.
Yes, we have freckles.
I'm sorry. I was learning. That is all. I don't mean to be rude.
Her name is Ziri.
All right. And,
So,
And as you guys are
following
talking,
youngest.
you guys begin to hear voices echo down the entranceway behind you.
Get low.
Get down.
Fork. I had a really good point to make here.
well, you could probably whisper
make it behind this bush. Hide.
Okay.
No, wait. Phrasing. Bad.
Tucker's already in the bush with Balor.
God, no. Phrasing. Bad.
In the bush? Is that a bad thing now?
No, make
I'm
it
a
behind the
millennial,
bush.
I don't know.
Make it
Yeah,
behind the
We're
bush.
all
is what got me.
millennials.
In the bushin'.
We're straight bushing.
Fuck out of here. So as you guys all kind of jump into different bushes to hide yourself, you see that door creak open, and 5 or 6 servants carrying empty baskets make their way out and begin descending down the mountain.
Wow. What a weird coincidence. There's 6 of them and 6 of us.
Are they male, female?
Both.
How many of each?
4 and 2. I'll let you pick.
Hmm.
You guys ask
Four
these
females,
stupid.
2 males.
You guys ask the most unnecessary questions.
4 of them are both. 2 of them are neither.
Yes. Inclusion.
Does this
So-
look like an irregular thing, or does this seem like the sort of thing that is perhaps on a schedule?
This looks like they are running to grab supplies for the big party that is coming up.
So hard to say if it's scheduled or not.
Correct.
Valid.
Could we save them and take their spot in?
I just regained all those spells.
That's true.
You guys need to decide. They're descending down the mountaintop, so
Let's just keep with our original plan. How about that? That sound fair?
I like that.
Yeah, but listen, if y'all make Zoc dead and we undo it and we pull this little like gotcha on Kavlik, it will not work. Like he will be on a high alert for this party. So either
Well,
all of us sneak in, or we do this dead routine now, or we save it for when the party happens and we try to make this snafu happen while his guard is down.
we need information, and I think our best bet of getting information right now is getting someone in there.
I agree.
I think it's worth the risk.
Okay, just wanted to make sure that was thought of.
Don't fuck it up.
Get all the information you can this one
Don't
time. Okay, let's do it.
so
Let's-
is this where you guys are splitting off?
yeah.
Where I
Alright,
guess.
so Zoc,
But
Grayson, Rusty, and Tucker is joining them, or is it just the three of
Just the
them?
three of us.
Just the
Tucker's
three of them.
staying.
Okay.
He's going in the servant hole.
So
Tucker's-
the
Tucker is
So-
camping out at the bottom of the server's entrance.
okay, gotcha. So Tucker is staying put. Rusty, Zoc, and Grayson are going to the main entrance. Everybody else begins descending down the tunnel.
Now,
So now we're gonna
question.
go ahead.
What do I need to do to make the far speech stone basically listen into everything that we hear? Would that be a bad idea?
Somebody would have to like essentially have it turned on like a regular walkie-talkie, so it would pick up the sound.
But it wouldn't make.
like have it in your hand while you're going around.
Yeah,
more
but
or
then
less.
it would radio into the two people, so it would just
Yes.
sound echoey. So
Valor. This seems weird right now, but I feel like I might forget about it again. Good luck. And DM, if you're all right with this.
Yep.
Cool. Tucker takes out a brooch made of a piece of brass in the shape of a dragon scale with Bahamut's form and sigil etched into it. I had this made years ago, last week, not really sure anymore, but didn't want to forget.
Balor, roll history for me.
Okay. You have this made in hell? You have a gift shop? 11.
Yeah, it's not difficult. The tone, or like yeah, I guess skin tone, for lack of a better term, of this brooch, immediately resonates with you, because it's the exact same color, that you are. And as you notice on the side of one side of the brooch, is a massive gash. And you are able to remember that you recognize this dragon scale. You recognize the scale very well because you are the descendant of this scale. This is the brooch of a scale made from your now dead father.
Wait. But I didn't know he was dead. What? I would know this is my dad's scale.
Trauma to 6.
What? Where did you find this?
Don't remember.
Where did you find this?
It cost a pretty penny. I had to use that old arm that I had. You gotta remember, mate, that was a decade ago for me. I just had the twins. Really, the twins stumbled across it as they were picking up supplies for me. They mentioned my name, and the person had that on hold for me, and I had completely forgot about it until now.
Put this on hold?
What's that?
You put this on hold?
I had it commissioned
So this isn't real.
Not sure. Again, I wish I could tell you more. But I did some research about your clan and had that made for you. The brooch, rather, had it made.
Tucker, go ahead and roll history as well for me.
12.
So Tucker, you remember enough that when Balor's clan, the tribe of people on
Carolyn.
Where was that?
The tribe of Carolyn.
Right, but that was. Were you guys on what? Buckleter? Whatever landmass you're on. Was a battle that Kavlik talked about for a long time because this was one of the most fun battles, quote unquote, that Kavlik has ever endured. It was the first time he felt challenged. So Tucker, you would remember the story of a mighty dragonborn leader of that area giving Kavlik a run for his money.
There was while I was in hell, all the times that I went up against Kavlik again and again and again, he would always taunt me about you. After he killed you in that world, you know what? And Tucker is going to cast Encode Thoughts.
Okay.
And pull the memory and thought from his head again. I think this might explain it better than I could. And he touches his fingers to your forehead as the memories of Kavlik talking about your father and clan leader at the time, I assume.
So as this thought kind of enters into Balor's brain, Balor, this begins to play like an old movie reel as hell begins to flicker into sight. As you see Tucker and Kavlik in full helms of war with each other. But in between Tucker strikes against Kavlik, Kavlik is just kind of laughing as he begins to tell the story of this great dragonborn that drew blood on him for the first time in his entire existence of being a war general. He tells the story of this massive dragonborn wrestling him to the ground and then fighting to the brink of death because this dragonborn was not giving up any clan secrets. And he respected this dragonborn more than anybody else he's respected that he's ever gone to battle with. But as he recants to mock Tucker more than less, he does remind him, just like Balor's father, he is going to descale him like father, like son.
Sorry if this is painful, but
Thank you. Thank you. His name was Balasar.
he was. The only thing I know of him is what he meant to Kavlik. And after what Kavlik has put me through, anyone who is that big of a thorn in that monster's side is someone I'd be honored to be connected to.
I am. And I put it right at the top of the wings of flying cloak.
Okay.
Clasp it. And then just touch it.
So we're going to finish with this then. As those of you walk down the service entrance, you guys walk for longer than you feel like makes sense for what you saw the length of this tunnel to be. But you guys end up in the heart of this volcano, stuck. Behind you is nothing but blackness, but in front of you is nothing but lava waterfall falling in front of you. And on the other side, Zoc, so just real quick, Tucker, you cast this spell on Zoc as they leave, correct?
Yeah, I cast it as a ritual, so I don't have to use up a spell slot. It takes
Okay,
10
perfect.
minutes, but
Cool. So Grayson is going to carry Zoc's body out of the wooded area, and lay him to rest on the back of the wagon, and covers up his body, cliché, leaving like one robotic arm out. As Rusty and Grayson make their way up to Kavlik's front gate, where they are met with the guards demanding to know what they are wanting at this hour. And that is where we will leave off this week.
GG, folks. Good game. Love that.
Mythic. I can't believe it.
How's Balor feeling? Just out of curiosity. I'm sure he's got a lot going on in his brain.
It's like a really weird mix of grief because he really wasn't sure if his dad was still alive in the castle or not. Though you found this in hell, and
No, he had this commission before going to hell.
oh, okay.
He just learned of your father in hell.
Got that. Okay. But like there's some great pride in knowing that his dad went down fighting and drew blood. So like there's a strange smile and ferocity in his eyes as he's marching toward his chance to do the same.
Oh wait, I got some for this.
You are filled with determination.
I don't get the
Yeah, me neither.
I'm sorry, I don't either.
No one.
Oh no, wait, it's the saving thing from Final Fantasy.
No.
Right? Fourth one?
Undertale.
Oh, that's what it is.
No idea.
No experience with it.
Me neither.
Wasted reference.
But maybe the chat got it. Maybe the chat enjoyed that one. Sorry, bud.
Absolutely no one in chat got it. I thought it was going to be funny for a second.
Yeah, you know, we all think that sometimes.
Mythic Kitty said he got you, Moose.
Thick Kitty got your back.
The kid's
Thank
always
you,
got your back.
Kitty.
That's what he's here for.
Yes.
All right, guys. So that's where we land. We will start next week, starting the infiltration and investigation aspect of this heist.
Dun, dun, dun. Does anybody have anybody they want us to
Let's see. New
Raid and
Crits has
invade?
got 2 right now. The Battle Cat Brigade is playing Magic the Gathering with 8.
Oh, Alex got someone. Alec, give us the name. Let's see what we got. Who we raiding today?
We're waiting on that. Are there any other channel updates to pop
Oh
out?
yeah, so fun fact, we're streaming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Waco New Crit, you got it. All right, we stream Monday through Thursday. Mondays is me playing Sonic the Hedgehog. Love my life.
Gotta go
Tuesday
fast.
we have Moose on keys playing Apex. Right? You going to Apex now?
I think we're gonna try Apex ranked, but I still am going to try to put up a poll on Monday to try to see if we can have some people's opinions about it. Also, this is a good time to mention that PK and I at some point soon are going to start a Let's Play series for Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Ooh.
Oh, hey Jordan. Coyote and Crow got $1,073,203 pledged to their campaign when they asked for $18,000.
Yeah.
Like 2 weeks ago, it was 480,000. What the hell happened?
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
So
My heart is so happy for that Kickstarter campaign. Like watching First Nations people create something that gets so much support that is also going to be putting so much of that excess money back into programs that help First Nations people. It's incredible. It's absolutely heartwarming.
speaking of
That being said, on campaigns to raise money for awareness and such, I don't know where PK is on the
below you
stream
in
thing.
mine. Hey, what's that?
Should below me.
That's what I was gonna do. You're such a good guy.
I don't know the full campaign, but PK's doing this whole thing on raising awareness with merchandise in the 4Geek Spy Geek store. Not only is it for a good cause, it also looks really good. Like it's a really solid t-shirt, sweater, whatever you want to buy it as.
Mask,
it looks so good.
tote.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
really went
like
hard. The
I
tote
love
is
it.
really nice quality-wise, by the way. We bought the tote. And
Do you have it nearby, PK?
I don't. It's downstairs. Otherwise, I'd run and grab it. But
Oh, Bozer, I need to send you money again so I can order mine, por favor.
yes, and I know a couple of you guys have already told me that you guys ordered it and you wanted me to check a couple things. So I've got that checking for you guys. But yes, please. It says sarange. It's I love you in Korean, and we're doing our best to raise awareness on AAPI hate crimes that have been kind of happening and trying to bring awareness and light to that. So it's been huge, and every purchase, the full purchase, what is it, profit gets donated. So we would really love
Yeah.
that.
Donated to Stop AAPI Hate, or
Yep.
great organization that's raising awareness to all the discrimination, hate, and crimes that have not only been increasing during COVID times, but have been around for far,
long
far
time.
too
Yeah.
long. So let's talk about it. Grab the sweatshirt, grab the shirt, have somebody ask questions about it, and let it be a discussion starter so that this conversation continues to raise awareness for a much needed conversation.
Heck yeah. So love you guys. We're gonna raid new crits on the block today. Unless anybody else have anything else to want to say today?
Love you.
Love you
guys.
all.
Love
Alright,
y'all.
So we're gonna go raid new crits on the block, but until then, I'm PK.
I'm Bozer.
Yeah, sarange. Ooh, bam, heart.
I'm Moose.
I'm Jeff Sitz.
I can't do it right.
I'm T.
And you just keep.
Geeking out.
Geeking
Geeking
out.
out.
God, that was so long. What happened today?
Par for the course.
Oh,
We did it. We did the raid.
all right. I'm going to dip, lads, because my bladder is the size of a small ant.
Peace
It
out,
is.
home
Love you,
dog.
bud.
Peace out. I'll see you guys next week. Take care.
Later, dude.
Bye, Alex.